Hello, everyone, and welcome to State of the Realm, an actual weekly show for once. We've got a lot of shows planned, and this one's going to be more on the fun side because we are doing an interview-style show, bringing on a guest for the first time who we've wanted on for a long time. But you'll have to wait and find out because we got to do intros first. I'm Mr. Happy. You don't really care about that right now. Sly's here. How you doing, Sly?
Yeah, it goes down about that. Yeah, I'm just happy to be here, man.
No, I'm happy to be here. You're Sly.
Look, it's too early. Just keep going.
Oh, right. So I forgot about the audio settings. So they can hear us, but they never heard the intro music. So that's fine. I'll put that in on the YouTube side of things. But we all know the real reason why you're here. We have special guest, first time on the show, Zepla.
Hi.
They can see us now, by the way. So now
Okay.
if you wave or bob your head, yeah.
Fuck you, Happy. No, take that shit off. No.
I told you that.
No.
I
will turn my goddamn camera off. No.
The bun ears are mandatory.
No, they're not.
You must.
No.
Do not resist.
There you go.
Resistance is fertile.
just close the stream, Sly. No one will even notice.
It's so cute. Yeah, it looks so nice.
Yeah, if I get you fox ears, does that work?
Everybody likes it.
No.
Did
Look, I
you
do
say
Sly Jennifer.
fertile?
I do Sly Jennifer once a year. Isn't that enough?
Apparently not. It's also the month of October. You know, I figured it was fitting. Sly, you know, I think this is what the people want. And remember, you said
think it is,
you're playing Final Fantasy XI because that's what the people wanted, right? Not what you wanted, right? So isn't this what the people want? So
Yeah, isn't it your responsibility to the buns to just go ahead and
puns and buns.
do it?
Puns and buns.
I don't think he wants it. He's
No.
Sag.
Okay.
He's Sag. We cannot.
Okay, fine. I'll wear them for
Cannot.
now. I'll wear them for now.
No. Okay.
Good.
Okay. So
Good.
that's, Sly was about to do the outro for the show. He came real close to doing the outro.
Hey,
Yep.
It's been a great show. Glad we decided to do this finally. Hi. We finally get to have you on as a guest. It's been a long time coming.
It's a pleasure. I'm happy to be here today. It's a pretty packed day that we got today, actually.
Yeah.
We got a live letter this evening, which is totally going to have lots of information in it. Don't you think? It's going to be filled with new stuff. So much content, so much news and information. It's going to be a banger. We got to hype it up. It's Twitch. We gotta hype it up for people.
You're gonna die? What was that?
It's the overdose of copium that I got.
Oh, where's my copium? Here it is. There we go.
Do you have a copium? Oh my god, you actually have it.
Yeah. It actually was canned oxygen, but I've renamed it copium. So.
Oh, is that like oxygen for punk rockers?
Bringing in all the pre-show jokes right now.
I know.
That was a liquid death joke, by the way.
Yeah.
What does it taste like, Zepla?
I've heard that it tastes like water, according to Google. But what do I know? I'm not a punk rocker, so maybe it tastes different if I was a punk rocker.
You're a bunk rocker.
I am a bunk rocker.
Ooh, this is gonna be.
This is pain.
Sly was so excited for the show before we started.
I was
He's
so excited for this show, like in pre-show, and now it's here, and it's just gradually going down. The excitement level is just gradually going down.
So I usually do a sponsor read at the start of the show.
Thank our sponsors. Thank our sponsors, please.
Thanks our sponsors. Our sponsors over on Patreon. They don't have to support, but they do, and it's for precisely moments like this. And Sly knows it, so just ignore him. And we love you. Ivy, I'm doing the sponsor read. Stop digging at the carpet. Come here. Be a part of the sponsor read. Thank you. Come here. All right. Also, thank you to Steelseries. They do We do a monthly. No, come on. No, why are you doing? Stop. Okay. We do a monthly giveaway courtesy of Steelseries. We also have a discount code. of our 12%, so use that. And for a limited time, we still have every plate and advanced GG. Well, advanced GG is not limited time, but every plate's. That's until October 13th. Ivy, stay. No, don't go. Stop. All right. No, this is your home now. Hey. See? That's it. You wanted to interrupt the sponsor read? This is what you get. There we go. Now she's chilled. Yeah. So thank you to all our sponsors. And now the sponsor read's done. She's leaving. Are you going? Get your ass out of my face. There we go. All right.
Baby.
So yeah, I told Zepla before, Sly, that our show has no structure whatsoever.
None.
and she seemed relatively excited about that.
Yes, it's good to be off the rails. We don't need structure.
No.
We can
Who the
need
fuck needs that?
bunarchy is all we need.
But the people do want to know about you. I mean, you are the central topic of the show. This is the puns and buns. Okay.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Who am I? How do you
So-
know it's me? Maybe I'm impersonating myself.
Um,
Maybe it's not even
if
really
so,
Are we
then,
bringing
am I going to get
Bundolph in
banned
the
then?
stream? Are we bringing Bundolph in the stream again?
me. Wait, how do you know about Wait, there is no Bundolph. Who told you about Bundolph? There's not. That didn't. There's no Bundolph.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know who's spreading that.
Do I need
Lies.
to Google an image of Pinocchio's nose? You know what? That's a risky Google search. I don't want to do that.
I'll do it.
Don't do it.
He's like, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck.
That's a dangerous one. Don't want to do that.
Oh boy. Oh my instant regret.
Yeah.
Risky click of the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go.
So
Yes. So since it's your first time on the show, why don't you formally introduce yourself and just say a
Okay.
little blurb about yourself?
hi, I am Zepla. I'm really Zepla. Not impersonating myself. It's actually me, not Zorpla, not Bundolph. And I'm here. I stream on Twitch at Zepla HQ. I also have the YouTube channel Zepla HQ, and I have the second YouTube channel Zep Live. And I do a lot of Final Fantasy 14 content. I talk about MMOs, talk about the old World of Warcraft, and I actually just started making TikTok videos as well. I made one yesterday. I made one last week, so maybe I'm gonna be doing more of that in the future too. I'm just I'm a gamer, an old gamer. That's about it. I have bunny ears. I've been wearing bunny ears. Sorry, I grew bunny ears about 2 years ago, maybe 3.
So right as Shadowbringers came out.
Yeah, and I have not taken them off in about 3 or 4 years. So that's another thing about me you should probably know. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the ears.
Wait.
Nobody cared who I was before I put on the ears.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dude.
There we go. I literally keep this cup here just to do impressions of people
Just
that
to do
wear.
Bane.
Well, no, impressions of people who do masks.
It's for
Wait.
it's for a Bane impression.
Well, it's not just for a Bane impression because you
On
can also.
demand.
What's
How very glib.
you know,
Oh
we've
yeah, the
always got.
Gaius.
Yeah. We can do anyone that wears a mask, essentially. This replaces the mask for the voice.
So who else has a mask though?
Darth Vader. But Darth Vader, you really need the respirator because it's just not the same. And I do not have a respirator on hand.
You can
so.
just, you can voice act.
Obi-Wan.
There you go.
The dark side of the Force.
Never told you. Something dark side. Something complete.
Golbez, yeah. I forgot what Golbez sounds like in 14 already, though. I need to hear it again. Hear the trailer. All right, well, solid introduction. We're off to a good start. That's about as on the rails as it's probably going to be. But I'm sure people are not just curious about how they find you, who you are, your bunny ears, but how you got started doing what you're doing right now. Doing YouTube, doing Twitch, doing all these channels, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14. I'd imagine it's been a hell of a... I feel like I'm giving you Vietnam flashbacks based on how you reacted to that right there.
Yes, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit because When I started the YouTube channel, I was actually working at a company called Plarium at the time.
Plarium did.
Plarium, you might recognize the name because they are the ones responsible for a plague upon the world, for a blight upon the earth. That is.
Is that Raid?
I cannot speak it. I do not speak its name. Do not speak its name. But yes, that thing oft repeated on the lips of YouTubers on their
Oft
channel.
repeated.
Yes. Yeah, so I was working there and it was horrible. I quit the job there. I was like pretty stressed because overall it just sucked. And at that time I decided that I would just, you know, relax a little bit by trying out Final Fantasy XIV. I didn't think that I would end up being a YouTuber. I didn't think that I would even like it. Honestly, I was pretty sure I would not like it. And tried it out. After 3 days, I was completely obsessed. And I made the YouTube channel because I had done gardening in the game. I got really involved in gardening, which makes a lot of sense now in retrospect. You know, now that I've had the bun evolution, like evolution to being a bun, it makes sense that I would get obsessed with like growing stuff, like living in a garden. So I got obsessed with the gardening and I made a video about that, and I found that I quite liked making the video. And many people wrote and said that they also enjoyed this video that I made. And so I decided to just keep on making them, and one thing led to another, and before I knew it, I had tons of videos about Final Fantasy XIV on my channel. And at the time, I actually didn't know what Twitch was, really. Like, I hadn't not really watched streams. I didn't know what that was about. But a lot of people in the YouTube comments were telling me to maybe try streaming on Twitch. And I'm like, okay, don't know what that is, but sure, I'll do that. I'll try anything once. And so I ended up here on Twitch. Now nowadays I'm doing a ton of streaming. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Growing way. Yeah. That's about it.
That's the journey.
Streamer. That's the journey. That's the Buns journey. More or less.
It's so relaxing hearing a much more truncated version, because I know there's deep down there's the other side of that journey.
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously my journey took a pretty like dramatic turn this year.
I wasn't even referring to that, but yeah, that's
I feel like I should
more
mention
dramatic.
it because it's a big deal. I when I started the YouTube channel and I was working, it was all in Ukraine. Like, I was living in Ukraine. I was there for 8 or 9 years living there. And so of course, whenever the war started in February of this year, I had to flee. So there's a lot of stories and like videos that I've posted about that along the way that you can check on the Zepla channel and on Zepla HQ channel, like my updates that I've given everybody along the way about like having to flee the war and just the disaster that it's been. It completely turned my life upside down. And I've only just now started to get more or less settled here. I'm now in America finally after like 6 months or even longer now, 7, 8. I don't even know, many months on the road, pretty much just drifting from place to place, like drifting from Airbnb to Airbnb and like trying to get into streaming wherever I could, trying to make a video wherever I could, and trying to just keep the channel afloat as much as I possibly could in spite of like complete chaos happening. So I'm really happy to finally be more or less settled again and able to get back into, you know, having fun and like make normal videos and like enjoying live letters without having this horrible dark cloud looming over my head like it has been for so long. So yeah, that's been pretty bad. The year's been pretty bad this year. But I've mentioned this a couple of times in my videos, but I have to say that one thing that's made it a lot easier is the community, Final Fantasy XIV community, man. Like, this community is amazing, and the community has had my back from the minute that it started. People have been, you know, cheering me on and being so understanding of the situation, and just like giving me any kind of support that they could, like moral support and everything. So I don't think I would be in as good of a mental state without the FFXIV community, you know, being there and being so understanding along the way. But also, The game itself, like, this is super. I feel like it's cringe to say this, but if you play through the story of Endwalker, there are some themes in it that I felt like were really relevant to what I was going through. That it felt like I was going through an apocalypse. Like, it felt like the end of the world was going on. Like, you have to leave. Like, everything is different. Your whole world that you had before is ending. This is it. And you have to like find the strength to move forward and forge ahead and hold on to hope, even though it feels like there were times it felt like there was no hope. You know, it just felt like I need to find the strength wherever I can to take that next step forward and take the next step forward. And the FFXIV community has been there, like, as the people who have understood that and been cheering me along through it all. Forge ahead. That's what it all is. Yeah. So that's something that I've always loved about FFXIV. It's a recurring theme throughout the entire story, not just Endwalker, but the theme of like hope. I think that at the end of the day, that is what this game's story is about, and that's the thing that resonates with people the very most, is the story of hope, finding hope where you can, no matter how bad things get. And Endwalker really, crystallized that, to use a metaphor. And it gave me a lot of strength in the past few months. So I'm grateful for the game, and I'm grateful for the community. Hope wins over despair, yeah. It has been that. It has really been a battle between hope and despair a lot of times. Where, like, there were so many times when I felt like I could go one way or the other, and still feel that way a lot of times. Where, like, there are times when I feel super relieved and happy that, like, oh, I'm safe and everything's fine and everything's good. And then I'll feel really upset thinking, oh, God, but I lost so much and my house is gone. Like, my house, I can't go there anymore. And all the things that I had were gone, and I have friends who are still there, like, blah, 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 right? Like, you can get on this, like, negative train of negative thoughts and sort of run away with it. But, or you can choose the other path, which is looking forward, looking to the future, looking to whatever the new adventure might be. Like, what is the next steps that we'll take? Where do we go from here? I have to make that decision every day, and so does everybody who's affected by not just something as dramatic as a war, but I think we all have to make that choice with little things throughout our lives, like little struggles that we face every day. Yep.
I hear
it's
that.
A huge tangent I went on.
No, it was.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's over here
your show.
choking up and shit. Like, yeah. I'm trying to like not drink today, and like, I'm gonna need to drink back these emotions. God damn.
Yeah, it's been a lot, but man, keeping a positive attitude and just having fun, enjoying every day as it comes. That's the way to get through it. Oh my God, this is not a good time to pull out Pikachu. Let me put him away. He was in my lap. Oh my God. I'm like, oh, let me just take Pikachu out of my lap right now and put him over there. And I'm like, oh God, I've ruined the moment.
Listen, we all can have something, okay?
Like,
there we go.
Cursed. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Ishtola gave me this.
So having a plushie to squeeze is nice.
Yeah, my cats don't like it. I don't like it when I do it to them. So I've got a few gifts and a Tonberry that's gonna kill me one day. But I
gotta get them both.
Yeah, he's waiting.
They work at the same bar.
They work at the same bar.
Yeah, this is Jill and this is Dana. Dana's the boss. She's the boss of the bar.
Oh my God, I really need to like upgrade the behind me scenery game. Cause you guys like the back behind y'all looks awesome. Like you got like all these posters and stuff. I need to like get on. I have a box though. I have a cardboard box. As you can see.
Hey,
it's got a behemoth on it.
It's a little stand for my behemoth. It's very fancy setup.
It's a nice box.
Yes, thank you.
My cats are envious of that box.
Major General is there too. You can kind of see it. Kind of. Oh yeah.
No, I wasn't gonna press you to talk about that, but I had a feeling you would probably address.
I have a tendency to bring it up a lot but people don't know how to react when I bring it up.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, does she want to talk about it? Does she don't want to talk about it? It's like I've been living it for so long, it's not a big deal to talk about.
It's not just that. I mean, when something's really on your brain as a streamer, it's going to come out in stream at some point. Regardless of what it is, regardless of how you might feel about it, when it's up here, it comes out eventually because you're just talking so much.
Yes, that's the problem with becoming a streamer that people should be aware of, is that you will learn to just talk nonstop and you will remove the filter between things in your brain and things coming out of your mouth. And so this is just going to be all the time for you. You're just constantly talking, and like it might, in real life, this can be a problem for people that are not used to hearing you talking literally nonstop.
Are you saying that streaming's not real life?
Wait a minute. Oh yeah.
I mean, debatable at times, I suppose, but you know, I agree with that. I don't know if Sly has.
It's not real. We're not real.
We're not. I mean, but you actually have bunny ears, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, how do you think I hear you right now? My headphones?
It's got to be. Is that the one benefit of wearing headphones with bunny ears is you can still hear?
It's just for it's like a fashion accessory. It's just for decoration. It's my ears is what I'm using to hear you, of course, in the chat.
I thought you meant the bunny ears were the accessory. You meant the headset was the accessory. Now I got it.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I got there.
Okay.
I got there eventually. Sly, are you still excited for the show?
I'm just happy to be here.
No, Sly, we've been over this.
Shibasa asks, do y'all put on personalities? Are you yourselves when streaming? But we can't answer that, right? Because
sure we can.
If I put on a personality, then if I say that I don't, what if that's just the personality saying that? Oh.
This
How can I answer that truthfully?
This reminds me of when we had convinced Rich that he was actually doing Ultimate all on his own, and that all 7 of us were a figment of his imagination. And he was like, he's like, slap yourself so I know you're real. He's like, but is it real if you're telling us to do it?
No. Well, nothing is really real. As far
I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that drink sooner than I think.
Well, Sly, do you put on a personality or not? Do you put on a persona, Sly?
Stop it. That was terrible. Stop it. Fuck no.
Yeah, it's a persona. Yeah, total.
Put it like this. I'm kind of like my mom in a sense. Like, you come to my stream, you know, I want you to leave happy. Like, if you come to my mom's house, she's gonna feed you. If you're of age, she's gonna give you something to drink too. Probably give you some cake. You know, she gonna make you happy. She gonna make sure you leave happy. And that's pretty much me. I'm just like my mom.
That's lovely. That's a great attitude to have. I think I try to do that too, you know. That's nice.
I would say, for me, I am more rambunctious on stream.
Oh.
Because I'm quite introverted in real life. Because I don't know how to break the ice when I'm talking to someone for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know how to be like, hi, we have a common interest. How are you? I'll be like, I can't justify this conversation. I don't know anything about you. I don't know how I'm supposed to talk to you. It's like a logic jump for me. So I'm loud and rambunctious on stream because in real life, I'm regularly not that way, as much as I want to be. So if anything, I'm more real here than elsewhere. And yes, thank you, Dark Patch. Thank you for picking up on why I use that word. Rambunctious.
Meanwhile, my ass is, hey, how you doing? I don't even know you. Hey, how you doing? My name's Sly. What are you? Yeah.
I think I'm pretty much the same. I really enjoy talking to people. Like, I love learning about people. I'm fascinated by people. I think everybody has like something interesting to find out about them. So I'm always happy to interact. In fact, a lot of times the stream has been the only social interaction that I've gotten. And that's not
right.
Right.
Sly.
Like, I feel like.
No, I say this seriously because like in the early days of streaming, you know, I would just stream for like so many goddamn hours and then outside of that, because like I'm by myself, outside of that, I'll just go to the store and my only like words would be to the checkout clerk, thank you.
Yeah.
How you doing? things like that. And it's weird because like, we have all this interaction in stream, and then I guess for me, I don't know about y'all too. Once it's done, it's just like, I'm here. What the fuck am I gonna do? Just watch anime, drink, go fuck to sleep, go get something to eat. What the fuck else am I gonna do?
We have full disclosure from Sly today. Holy shit. Yeah. I mean, I think it's fine though. I mean, I don't feel like I'm not getting the full social experience by just socializing through stream. Like, the internet is a fine replacement for real life interactions. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't need real life friends. You just have online friends. And so it's fine for me. I mean, like, I'm kind of memeing, but I mean, I think I'm a fairly extroverted person. I need time to recharge, but I'm fairly extroverted, and I crave the social interactions, but I feel like I get that, like, I get my fix from the stream.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and then it all gets different once we have like a fan fest or like we're at like a con or a Twitch con or something like that.
Yeah, somebody says dog park socializing. Is that what Twitch is? Is Twitch a dog park?
Kind of.
Is this episode our therapy, by the way? Like,
yes.
Are we having a therapy session?
Well, listen, this isn't the first we've spoken about a therapy episode. Remember, we were going to do DSR therapy episode. We never got around to that. DSR support group. Yeah. No, we need one sooner or later, because when it comes to like streaming social interaction is great and all. It hits a certain vibe. But there is something different about FanFest and about those live events that has really been missing the past couple of years. I know there's a TwitchCon and a PAX AUS literally this weekend, but I'm not going to either. Yeah. And there are conversations you will not have on stream probably that you do not get to converse well.
Is that because it's against the TOS, or because
potentially?
Okay.
It could be anything from TOS to just not live stream friendly conversation.
We can be toxic, so watch out meeting us at Twitch at FanFest. So I'm gonna be toxic. I can talk in ways I cannot be on stream, because then it would ruin my persona, like we talked about. I was toxic to everybody. Actually, last FanFest was really fun. I went to the one in Paris in 2019, and man, it was such a good time. I even went to Disneyland in Paris with some people that I met there.
I didn't even know Paris had a Disneyland.
Yeah, they do. We had Space Mountain. I went on it. It was great. Loved it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. But they probably won't have another one where there's a Disneyland.
Yeah, where were they going to be last time that they canceled them? It was San Diego
London.
and London. That's where it was. Yeah. I haven't been to any of the European ones. I've only been to NA and JP. So EU is still on the list of to-dos.
Just NA for me.
So when you've been to every FanFest, haven't you?
Every NA FanFest, yeah.
You've been to
every NA
but you've not been to the other ones. Will you go to the other ones?
I went to the JP FanFest for 2019.
If invited, sure.
Yeah. I kind of want to go to the European one also, just because it is the one I haven't been to. I'm not much of a traveler. Prior to traveling being kind of a weird thing, I went to Canada twice. I've been around the States, and I went to Japan once, and that's it. I haven't gone to Europe ever. You
should have some new experiences. You get so much XP from doing that. Like, you'll level up a lot from unlocking, like, exploring new zones. It's free XP.
Imagine getting a map when you land in a new country, and it only shows you the area immediately around you.
It's just blank around you.
Fill it in.
And you have to take a train or something to keep expanding the map. And what if you have to get Aether Currents? Oh my god.
That sounds like if Final Fantasy XIV Go is a real thing, that sounds like something that would be in it.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what maps are like for me anyway, because I have a really bad sense of direction. So it's like I'm always in an unexplored map. Because I have no idea where I'm going.
It's like you're playing StarCraft and it's Fog of War,
It's
but even when
bugged.
you expand the base, you can't see it.
Yeah, it's like I'm in a bugged version of StarCraft.
I think they have a setting for that. I think there's a cheat code
I
that
think
that
so.
limits your field of view to like just around your units or something.
Yeah, I think that's
I only remember Power Overwhelming because that was the cheat one. That was what us cheaters used when we couldn't beat StarCraft on PC.
You're really gonna admit that?
Everyone knew Power Overwhelming.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. All right.
Everyone here who played StarCraft 1 on PC, they knew Power Overwhelming because
Well,
everyone was
nobody
like,
else is gonna admit to it.
that war. They're like, oh my god, it works. Because you hear it works, and you're like, that's dumb. That wouldn't work. And then you type it in, you're like, oh my god, it works. Everyone remembers all the GTA, you know, R1, R2, L1, R2, up, down, left, right. That's light weapons. Everyone remembers it. Come on.
Yeah, of course. I miss it. We don't really have a lot of that nowadays. Like the cheat codes for stuff.
Age of Empires, getting that freaking car that just flaps the doors open to shoot everyone. The Cobra, yeah, that's another one.
Well, we do have cheats in Final Fantasy 14, but
Oh yeah, what are they?
actually no, we don't. Never mind. I'm misremembering. Yeah, it was.
She's paralyzed.
Yeah, I was
There's no way-
thinking of the first fantasy game. It's a different series.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that. I don't know what. I've never plugged anything in. I don't even have mods in my channel. We don't have mods. I just
wow.
I do everything myself because we're against mods.
Never
And I don't
plugged
use
in.
Glade plugins either. Okay, we like candles around here because I'm against plugins.
I told you, puns and buns, Sly.
Everything's battery powered, so I don't have to plug it in to the wall. Just everything is on batteries and rechargeable batteries because I don't want to be caught using plugins.
Oh, your PC also has solar panels?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay.
It's wind powered by all the hot air that I expel when I'm streaming and talking.
Sorry, I just gotta recharge my PC real quick.
It's an endless energy source. My hot air. It's renewable.
Hot air that you pour out while streaming can have so many different meanings.
Yeah.
Some people, I guess some people
It's like
keep
what
the
end is it
PC
coming out of, right?
behind them.
That's true. I don't think a fart is hot. Like I think
Definitely
it's room
is.
temperature, right?
Definitely is. It definitely is.
I mean, is anyone had a cold fart before? Probably not.
Maybe in Alaska.
Like, do you think that it just gets cold that fast? I
Yeah.
don't think so because
More than likely.
no, because it's cold outside, and then you'd probably just have a puff of warm air. It would be obvious. I bet it's
You know what?
delicious.
The next thing I'm gonna
It's
say,
not
I'm not
cold
gonna
area.
say. I've made the decision that the next thing I'm gonna
Use your
say,
words.
I'm not gonna
Use your
say.
words.
No,
Use your words.
I'm not saying it.
Come on.
No, it's too far.
Come on, you can do it.
Do it for the clicks.
You can do it.
Do it for the clicks, Happy.
Yeah.
I really don't want to. Is the
But the clicks.
Oh, well, okay. Do you really want it? The next thing I was gonna say, you
Sure.
really want it? Okay, there it is.
Sure.
Well, I mean, you know how when it's like when you breathe, you inhale and you exhale. So you know, it's the same thing with a fart. You know, you inhale and you exhale. So then that's how you get a cold fart.
The silence after that.
Let me just go get a glass real quick.
He's leaving. We're getting abandoned.
Told you.
I mean, I've heard of people like holding in the fart, but I don't think it exhales after that. Pretty sure.
Do you know who Gavin Free is?
No.
He is he's a content creator regularly associated with Rooster Teeth and part of the slow-mo guys. Just record stuff in slow motion.
Okay.
He claims that he learned as a child that he could inhale through his butt in
no.
order to fart.
Do
So
you think? Wait, through his butt.
yes.
So he was reaching down there with his head.
No, he means
So
like no,
you
it's
know
like
what that means.
that's
that-
not at all
Okay,
what I
never mind.
said.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, how else would he figure that out?
I mean, muscles?
I'm wondering about the testing phase. Is, you know, like what?
The beta test?
Yeah.
When was the alpha? When was the beta?
Yeah, where was the baiting test? I mean, the beta test.
Remember, I said this is a show about Zepla, and this is where she is brought. Like, this is all direction that.
He's blaming me for, like, it's my fault.
I blame both of you. Shut the hell up.
Me? I don't know. I thought this was a Christian Minecraft server.
There's nobody named Christian here, so.
Okay.
I know that much. Christian No, it's Catholic Minecraft server. Very different. Very, very different type of Minecraft server.
Have you played Minecraft? Do you like it?
I have played it. I played it a lot, actually.
Are you good? Did you build a Final Fantasy in it?
No, I built a spaceship.
Well, we have spaceships in Final Fantasy. So did you build
True.
a Final Fantasy spaceship?
No, I built it out of silver. That's it. That's nothing remarkable. There you go.
Did you see the guy who built the known universe in Minecraft?
I did. I've seen the guy who built Alexander, the guy who built the known universe. Yeah, I've seen all that.
That's crazy.
It's very impressive.
What do you think that level, like, what do you think the kids that are doing that are going to be doing in like a few decades? Like, what kind of game development we're going to see later on? That's so exciting to think about.
I thought you meant not in game. I thought you meant with their actual lives. Like, are they going to go on to be engineers or something?
Yeah, they're going to be engineers and build cool stuff.
It'd be funny if in 40 years they still just were building things in only Minecraft.
No, I mean, like, they're gonna go into game development. They're gonna.
No, they're not. They're just gonna play Minecraft.
No, they're gonna use their skills to entertain me. Happy.
They're gonna be just making stuff in Roblox.
Yeah. Have you played Roblox?
No, have not played Roblox.
Okay, that's probably good.
Yeah, not even the Squid Game one. Not even the Squid Game one that everyone decided to try out.
Yeah. There's like a million different little games inside. It's not like one game.
Yeah. Sly, what are you doing?
Yeah,
a Hathaway.
What do you want? Would you like to explain to the people what a Hathaway is?
I learned a lot.
Are you Hathaway out the door?
Yeah.
Sly,
He's not amused at all.
What's in a Hathaway?
It is a Moscow mule using pineapple vodka. So it's basically pineapple vodka.
We drove Sly to drinking from our class.
I do this every
juice.
week, but you have really accelerated it.
I'm proud of
pineapple vodka, lime juice, and ginger ale.
Okay.
It's what Hathaway drunk in the movie Hathaway. Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway.
I gotta avoid hard liquor. I can't drink that nowadays.
I know it's called hard liquor, but you don't eat it.
Yeah. I'd have to stick to beer because, I mean, a lot of times people ask me if I'm drunk when I'm not. Ask me, are you
like right now?
Yeah. And I'm like, no, dude.
It's just the way she said it. A lot of people ask me if I'm drunk, but I'm not.
Yeah, it's like, bruh. So me drunk is way too much, really.
Okay.
And also, I feel horrible. You get like a 3-day hangover now.
3 days?
Yeah, if you're old.
What are you drinking?
If you're old, no, that's if you're an alcohol. Well, I guess if you're an alcoholic,
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go, you better go hard. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a good time. You better go all the way. You know.
Oh, okay, I need to know what the hell were you.
That's like when you go to the
drinking?
party and they make the jungle juice in the thing, and you have no idea what anyone's putting it, but you still just drink just the whole thing.
I'm usually the one
Still
making
drink
the
it.
jungle juice, and we put Everclear in that shit. Happy.
I call it never clear. I call it never clear because you can't see shit after you drink that. So.
Yeah. Felt like I'd been ate by a wolf and shit over a cliff. There's one. There's a expression for you.
I swear to God.
See, that's the thing. Sly was really excited for all the country talk, and it has been none of that for him up to this point.
I mean, we can do it. We can do it. I can teach you some if you want to know them. I know they're all up here in my head.
Just store them in the ears.
In the ears. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, man. All right. So I guess...
Like, what does Jeff Bezos do? Well, he's so rich, he buys a new boat every time the other one gets wet. See, that's one. We can say that because he's not here today, right? He's at TwitchCon.
Yeah, you know, he's
Engaging
normally
with his
here watching, but
community.
no, not today.
He's totally
He wouldn't be at TwitchCon. He doesn't care.
Yeah, what do you mean? He's listening to the streamers.
That man's not even CEO anymore. But he's still the center of all attention and joke. He's just on the board now.
Of course. Only stream he cares about is the one he can put his super yacht on. You know, because it's the water.
No, I got it.
Okay.
No. Sly looked like he needed the rest of the explanation, because until you said it, he was okay.
No, I got it immediately. I'm just...
he's buying rockets. Helping the struggling planet, you said?
Sly wants to get on one of those rockets right now and get and trajectory himself the fuck off this planet. Sly's listening. Guys, Sly is listening.
I remember being a little kid one time, and I went out into my backyard, and I was like, hey, aliens, come and get me. Like, please. Don't you see me? Can't you hear me out there, man? Come and get me right now. But don't wake me up in the middle of the night and scare the shit out of me. I don't want that. Don't do that, but just get me right now.
The first media I ever saw with aliens was South Park. And after what they did to Cartman, I definitely didn't do that. Definitely wasn't my first thought.
I remember that. Those were good times. Man, it was such a stupid... Like, I kind of miss the times when a lot of the comedy was, like, just out there, and not necessarily always having to be a political commentary, but sometimes just something really out there and stupid like that.
That's what Twitch is for.
Abducted. Oh yeah, that's what Twitch is for. We've evolved.
That's what Twitch and then YouTube videos about Twitch are for.
You can't talk about YouTube on Twitch. You can talk about Twitch on YouTube.
I'll do
allowed to
whatever
do that,
I damn
right?
well want.
You can't do that. You can't cross streams.
I'll cross streams whenever I damn well want.
I think that's something boys say. I don't really understand it.
What, you don't like Ghostbusters?
No.
Okay.
No.
No. That's how you save that comment. Is you go to Ghostbusters.
No.
There you go.
It's like he anticipated what I was gonna say. I already had a
Yeah.
thing to say.
I was there. I was gonna continue the conversation about content creation. I don't know if I can get back to that yet. I'm still deciding.
Content creation is hard, and people don't know how hard it is to think of things to talk about all the time. That's not easy. You think getting up here and just talking about the game is easy? You're wrong. Well, actually, it's true. A lot of times it is hard to find shit to talk about Final Fantasy XIV when we have these long droughts.
That's why we fucking react to shit.
Yes.
I don't see. I've never really been into reacting that much.
You're reacting to me right now.
Oh, Sly's reacting to everything right now. He's the one who's. That is cause and effect. That's what that drink might be called a Hathaway. I call that a cause and effect. But it's like, I don't know. I've always struggled to be like watching, like when I'm watching like a trailer or something, it's one thing. But when I'm watching just content, I'm like, I don't know. Something's different about it for me.
I mean, it's just conversations. It's like a way that we can have conversations sometimes, especially between streamers and content creators. It's been weird how there have been times when like I responded to something someone said in a video, and then they make another video where they respond to me, and I see that clip, and then I respond to that one, and they see that clip where I responded again, and then they make another clip where they were like, we can't have a normal conversation. Like, this is the way that we're going to. It's
you
like
gotta monetize that conversation.
It's
That's
like
what
messages in a bottle. It's so weird.
The react to the react to the react to the
Yeah.
react to the react is literally like a Ponzi scheme of like YouTube videos.
Oh my god, it is. Yeah.
It's like, well, I'll say something and then you say something and then we'll just every video. That's it for a week.
That's right. You can do it. I mean, this way everybody's involved in the conversation, the discourse. We gotta have a discourse. Yeah, do you remember I don't know, some people in the chat may have seen the Josh Sharp Hayes day, where like he was watching a video that I did and reacting to it, and then I was reacting to him doing that, and then Asmongold was reacting to him reacting to it. It was like Reacception Day.
Yep. Oh, I've seen it. It was like it's happened. That's one case, but I've seen that happen in way more cases than just that one. And I'm just like, what is happening here? Why am I making any YouTube videos? Why don't I just do this?
How far does this rabbit hole of reaction go down? Because that just sounds like an inlet. Oh, okay. All right.
It never ever ends. No. I mean, you can't react to yourself. You can just watch an old video of yourself and react to that.
I did that earlier.
Oh my God, you did?
No, so it was funny because it was the third. We were looking over Bozja and like Baldessian stuff, and it was. I had been saying out loud. I was like, you know what, man, our Bozja group. I remember having a lot of people that were really like sandbagging in our world prog. And I turned on a clip and I was watching people like do things that was like, oh my God, that person's gonna die. And I was saying it out loud, and then I said it in the video, and I was like, see, I knew it back then too. Like, where is that samurai going? In the video, it'd be like, where is that samurai going? And I was just like,
yeah, that's the best React content you can do is to yourself, because you don't have to pre-watch it to have a funny reply. You can just.
You ever just forget what you did in a video, though? You ever just forget and be like, oh, yeah.
Course. I mean, I forget what I did 5 minutes ago. I can't remember what I did an hour ago.
Honestly, I think I have forgotten, because I don't know what was 5 minutes ago and 15 minutes ago in this conversation. It's been the show's been on for 48 minutes, and I don't know what happened.
No way. No way. What?
I don't know what's happened this entire show. Fun. I'm used to being off the rails. Zepla took a quote that I gave her before we started and really ran with it. I said we leave the rails at home.
That's good. I mean, that's the right thing to do. We don't need rails. Where we're going, we don't need boats. I noticed you said Bozja.
Bozja.
But why do you say that? Isn't it Bozja?
I don't think we've ever gotten. You know what it was.
Clear answer.
You know what? I do remember. I was calling it Bozja, and then people because it's based on. It's not like an entirely like made up name. Like the naming convention is like based on like a real, something real. And that's how it would. That's what I was informed it would be pronounced, given its inspiration. I don't know. Just people.
Who told you that? Okay, how do you pronounce the name of the people that warred with the Amdapor? What are they called?
Wait,
what?
The
Black Mage Society that had the War of the Magi against the Amdapor. What were they called? They're responsible for the Void Ark, the Shadow of...
People of Mach?
Yeah, the people of Mach, yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
Because I want to see how you said it.
Yeah, Mach.
Is it Mach? Because I thought I heard you say Miach. One time.
I've not said miach.
You've never said miach.
That's like something a cat says, like biatch, like miach, like that's.
I thought it was miach, and I could have sworn I heard you say that, and that's why I started saying it. But now you're telling me you never said miach.
Nope.
Okay.
I've always said mock. I might have said mach. I might have said mach once, like early, but not miach.
I'm gonna find the receipts. And I'm gonna show you.
I welcome you to find find the clip and react to it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Biatch.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder because Mach I've never said. I've always called it the city of Mach, but I do wonder if how I said Maki Matter. I might have said Miyaki Matter at one point.
Yes.
That makes sense. That tracks.
That's where I heard it.
There you go. But not Miyachi, Maki. Maki is how I would have said it.
Okay.
Maki Matter.
Well, that's just like socks on a rooster.
Useless?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I'm trying to translate. Okay. With context, with the Southern lingo. I only know Jersey doesn't really have lingo. We just say stupid shit. Yeah, like there's like I guess we have acronyms and like nicknames for things. Like we don't we Taylor Ham, you know. We call and you know that's a thing, you know. Taylor ham and egg on on a sandwich, you know. But we're not original. We're the armpit of New York, so like we just blame them for everything.
Is Jersey as bad as people say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say that Jersey Shore, most of those people are from Long Island, which is much worse than New Jersey. But it's still mostly true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that why you laugh?
That's why I cry.
Is it true what they say? You can take a happy out of Jersey, but you can't take the Jersey out of happy?
Yeah, I'd say that's fairly. Wait, what do you mean they? Who's they?
It's just what people say. It's what I've heard. You know, around.
From who?
It's just what people say about
let me put it this way. I'm from one of like 2 states in the United States where it's illegal to pump your own gas.
What?
Yes, it's not.
Yeah, it's some stupid shit.
It's illegal.
That's some stupid shit.
It's illegal to pump in Jersey. That's weird because it seems
No,
like
this
they do
is
a whole
this is
lot of
fine.
pumping over there.
This is fine right here. It's the gas that's not okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't even know what the other state is that can't do it. It's Oregon. There you go. New Jersey and Oregon. Oregon sounds like a state where you wouldn't be able to pump your own gas. Just pronouncing it.
Is that a real place, Oregon?
Yeah, well, there's a trail. I know that, Oregon at least has a trail of some kind.
And the trail is real, but not Oregon.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's based on a true story.
I have a friend that lives in Portland. It's real.
We didn't say Portland. We said Oregon. Keep up with the conversation.
Yeah, Portland isn't in Oregon. It's in Portland, the state.
Portland. As the natives would say, Portland.
Yeah, the land of port.
The land of port.
Maybe that's where he's going right now. To get some already had the vodka.
This is great. Portland is also in Maine.
Yeah, it's in Maine as well, yeah. Yeah. I know a lot about it because I'm here in the Pacific Northwest as well. I just got here. So I already know, like I said, I have a very good knowledge of maps. My maps are very good, clear, complete.
But what about geography? What about but what about geography?
Well, I know the Pythagorean theorem.
That's math.
That's the joke, Sly. That's geometry. Pythagorean theorem. Oh yeah, that's that one dungeon we had in what was it, 5.5? Where the Amel Jaws? Yeah.
With the math in it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's where I learned math, was from Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
From MathBot?
Oh my gosh, MathBot. You've unlocked a core memory. I remember. I remember MathBot. This is very exciting.
Zepla, name me 5 prime numbers.
No, you can't make me do this. No, don't.
It's like, no.
You can't make me do that. I won't. I can't. I won't.
I'll give you a hint. In the question, I gave you one of them.
No. I will not do this. You can't make me do math on this stream, Happy.
I like how everyone went 3, 5, 7,
11,
11,
14.
17.
Okay, the chat said it. I mean 13.
I'm amazed that they didn't start with a different number. 2. Yeah, they skipped right to 3.
3, 5. What about 2?
They didn't want to get that close to 1. They were like, that's too close. I can't. I need to be at least 1 away from 1 on the keyboard. There you go.
I'm just not that good at math, even with all the Final Fantasy I played. My cornbread ain't quite done in the middle.
Zepla, is this anything like what you... Is this anything like what you thought the show was
I love that one. I've heard that one before. I love that one.
That one sounds inappropriate almost.
It does.
A little bit. And
I would never be inappropriate on stream.
Okay. Never.
I'm a lady, and I want to act like a lady when I'm on here, especially as a guest on your fine program.
See, where you go next will really determine, because the last time I heard someone say I'm a lady on stream, it became a joke in and of itself, because they said I'm a lady's nuts on your face, and I couldn't believe it. That's what they did with it.
Oh my goodness!
They said I'm a lady on stream. So I'm a lady's nuts on your face. That was the very next thing they said.
We already had the D's nuts joke though.
The CBD, yeah, that's true.
CBD's nuts.
Yeah. I got CBD oil.
CBD's nuts oil.
Zepla, is this anything like what you thought the show was going to be like?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
We're not shattering expectations, nothing like that. No, we're just
exactly
like how you thought.
Yes, but no, but yes.
This is just a continuation of the stream from before.
Basically, it's a hype stream. This is a hype stream. We're getting ready to get hyped. Like we're
getting ready to. We're pre-gaming the hype.
We're pre-gaming the hype.
What? So this entire hour was just a pre-game.
Yeah.
I guess the next hour is the hype.
It's the hyping for 8 hours.
We got a live letter tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a live letter. It's gonna revive interest in the game tonight. It's gonna be like a defibrillator. But not only one, like one zap. And it's gonna get everybody hyped about the game.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're not entirely wrong in some capacity.
Yeah.
Because tonight's live letter is going to be about reflecting on 6.2, which is a topic all in of itself. Because
was it bad?
No.
Certain aspects.
Okay.
If you ask certain people, certain aspects of it were not good.
Okay.
Questionable and of varying quality. Because
that's better.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't talk about P8S again. I'd be surprised if he doesn't talk about Paladin. But I won't be surprised when he doesn't talk about and continues to ignore Machinist. I won't be in any way surprised about that. So.
Ooh, you want to play a really fun drinking game?
Yeah.
Take a shot every time they say balance.
I thought it was high.
Usually it's spaghetti code. That's the word.
Take a shot every time they say the word balance.
Do you think
see how hammered you get?
That we're gonna have job balance issues in the Criterion dungeon?
No.
Okay.
Because I actually think Machinist would be my go-to pick for Criterion based on how it looks like. Well, if I were to play a ranged physical, if I'm thinking about it correctly and how it's going to be designed, Machinist might actually be a pretty good pick for Criterion. So.
Ooh.
For kiting?
Yeah, it really depends on how much it's like. Because I think it's going to be 4-man Delubrum, essentially. And if it's like 4-man Delubrum, there's usually some weird things you need to do, and a job that has like hypermobility and really, really reliable personal DPS and burst becomes a lot better. So if they ever have to solo a boss, for example, and here's the thing though, as great as Machinist could be for that, I think I'd rather play Summoner. If I had to choose, I'd probably play Summoner over Machinist in that particular case. But if I was really committed to playing ranged Fizz, I would probably pick Machinist instead.
Not even Dancer?
Well, Dancer without a dance partner loses a lot, because that's what I'm like. You don't have only you would benefit from Tech Step, only you from Standard, only you from Devilment. Because if you're off soloing something, you're not giving those buffs to somebody else.
But you won't be soloing. It's 4 people.
But I think there's going to be a spot where we all 4 have to go solo a boss.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No. Better not.
Not much of a Bojja dueler.
No, I never did a duel in Biatcha.
Biatcha. So we got Miyachi and Biatcha.
What do you think about the theory that the reason they abandoned Machinist is because it's the America job and they hate America? Have you heard about that?
No, but it tracks.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I heard it in a video, actually. I didn't come up with that one. But I've heard it.
It sounds like something Zepp or Siren would say.
Right.
It really sounds like something one of them would say. That's in
The
Bell.
problem
It's
with
in Bell
machinist
Yar.
is that you need.
Machinist.
What was that, Sly?
Machinist is the most American job. How?
The
Because
gun.
it's a gun.
Gun.
Gun. Lock and load, baby.
Okay. Here's the thing. In Monster Hunter, I call gun lance American lance, but these are two different things. I mean, yes, it has a gun.
Sly, you can't make the
American Lance.
American Lance. Sly, nothing about gun lance is America except gun, and yet you just said that that's not good enough for a machinist.
Booms. Really?
Yeah, so does the shotgun on machinist. Literally every time you fire the shotgun, you go, hell yeah, brother.
Shotgun.
Hell yeah, brother.
We're talking about like wyvern fire, like the big, the flame before the big.
Yeah, but a
boom,
shotgun's even more American. So why is it surprising? Sly, nobody in America has a wyvern shot.
Yeah.
We call those fireworks.
Give me a year. Give me a year.
Wait, what the fuck?
I'm gonna get one made. Give me a year.
Concern.
Give me a year is a weird statement after saying wyvern
You don't
lance.
have wyvern lances.
Yeah.
Give me a year.
But no, I don't think it's because it's the American job. I don't think that's the case.
But you said that it would be good for Criterion Dungeon. But don't
I
you
said there's a
need-
chance.
Okay, but didn't you say that it's BIS for Criterion Dungeon? Didn't you say it's S tier?
Yeah, I would say it's high tier. It's a high tier if Criterion Savage is designed like DRS is. Only if the design is nearly identical.
But you would need BIS from Savage to
We don't know
sell,
that.
right?
We don't know
We
that.
don't know that.
We don't know it?
They said that that Savage gear would, and I quote, help.
It would help. So,
Which implies
Not
it's not
necessary.
balanced. Correct, yes.
but probably would be good.
Probably would be pretty good to have that, yes.
What do you
I
think
would.
about the mount, the rat?
There better be other mounts. I like that rat, but there better be another mount. That mount, I think, is going to be just from normal mode. I think that's going to be for getting every ending. Because there's 12 endings that you can get, or 12 total paths that you can get. So I think
Yeah.
that's just going to be from completing all 12 endings.
Yeah, they talked about it during the casual discussion about variant. So I think you're right.
Yeah.
But if the Savage is going to, if As Savage is going to be as exhilarating as we're all expecting,
That's
there
a
better be a good
sentence.
reward for pulling 4 people together to go into As. You need to be compensated for that, right?
Us or the dungeon?
What dungeon?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
that mount is, it's a little bit underrated.
Is it weird that we're getting a rat from ass?
Oh my god! Oh, gross. Actually, no. The mount, the rat is not from Ass. It's from Variant, though.
True. Most likely.
So thankfully, but there might still be rats in the Ass.
It's the first boss.
Yeah, it's the first thing you find going in there.
Yeah.
Is a rat. That's gross.
Yeah, it's the first boss. There's a few. Well, I mean, he God mode killed it all, but there was 2 packs of 3 and 2 roaming patrols, and then it was a rat.
And didn't he say you had to kill the
Yes,
packs before you get?
you have to kill every monster before the boss will appear. So
Since
Yeah.
the first boss is a rat, do you think that means that the Ass will squeak?
you just wanted to say that. That didn't even.
I mean, that was kind of forced. Come on, Zep.
Don't say that was forced. That's
It
not.
wasn't.
How,
It's
how you
squeaking because
reply
the
to
boss
that.
is squeaking. when
You
he's in
can't
the
say
ass.
you can't say forced when we're talking about ass, Sly. You just can't. You can't do that.
No one likes squeaky ass.
Nah. Oh God, James. Nah, there's gonna be a lot of wiping in the ass.
Better not.
This is actually the one joke that the community was making anyway. So it's
This is allowed.
This is allowed. There you go.
This is okay.
There you
Everyone
go.
agrees. This is fine.
Yeah.
If you're a monk,
Which
and
I
you're
am.
fighting that boss, will you need to use karate on it?
Karate, yeah. Puns and buns, Sly. Puns and buns.
Socially accepted. We're like, stop.
I'm not. I'm fine, but I'm literally like waiting for Sly's skin to melt off of his body just so he can remove himself from the situation.
You know, I'm not even mad anymore because I have an idea for it.
No, you're Sly.
You know, better show. I have not even idea for even
a better. Why would you say a better show when our guest is on right now? That's fucked up, man. I have an idea for a better show.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. Since this is already that bad.
God damn.
Wow.
Since this is already that bad.
Okay.
Zepla and the Miz.
Yeah.
Miz is really, really difficult to get on because she is a very, very, very busy person when it comes to her schedule. I've tried.
One day the stars are going to align and we can get Zep and the Miz on one show, and it's probably going to be the worst show for me, but it's just fucking content. It would just be content.
Content.
That is some.
It would be content. It would be a pun battle. Most
content.
Sly, remember when you dressed up as a referee and we did the show in a boxing ring between it was Miz and I? Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. And it was the most peaceful show. That shit was ass. That shit was ass. I was expecting like everything. It was just y'all were just like.
That show was on the rails, Sly. And it's not anything like this show. That show is very on the rails. We had a script written out and everything. I told Zepla we would maybe have a point or two written out, and I didn't even do that.
We don't need points.
I like points.
You told her that?
Yeah.
We don't need points or anything. We don't need to.
Oh God! Prep. Why would you fucking tell her that?
Because I thought maybe.
I mean,
no.
Sly, you all right over there? It's like you've only had 2 of those, I think.
yeah, points don't matter.
1.5. 1.5.
It'll be too soon by the looks of it. Oh my goodness. But yeah. So yeah, they are going to be reflecting on 6.2. They will be talking about Criterion. They're also probably going to briefly remind us that the Relic is coming as well. The Manderville weapons are going to be hitting in 6.25 as well.
Be good.
I'm telling you, they're going to be dope.
Is it? Okay, so people are really polarized on it. Like, half the people think it's going to be great, and the other people think it's going to be horrible.
I would like to remind everyone that we have seen Godbert take a pile of ashes and turn it into... and subsequently ruin a vase that still looks amazing, but has lost all of its historical value. And that we have been working with the other man for a very long time in making the weapons we currently have. In that, I'm not overly concerned. That being said, the main reason I'm not overly concerned is because I think our boy Gilgamesh finally wants some weapons of legend of his own. And I think he's who we're actually like commissioning the weapons for. And
it's not even that I think these are going to be like joke weapons. It's just, as of recent, like for majority of the relic weapons, it's kind of been hit or miss. Like some are really good, some are just kind of meh. So that's the one reason I worry.
Some people think it's going to be from the weapon design contest. That those are the ones we're going to get. Do you think that?
I think that's a reasonable
I would not
guess.
be against. I wouldn't be against.
Some of them are joke weapons in that weapon design contest, though. Some of them are.
But some of them are really fucking good. Like, a lot of those designs were really, really good.
Like the fork, the knife and fork for the ninja. So that little Lalafell can come running at you with a knife and fork. Wouldn't that be so scary? Oh my god. Like...
The potato tries to eat you back?
Yes! It's like, I'm vegan, but it would be like revenge for me.
I mean, so...
Vegan?
Yeah.
You're vegan?
Yeah, I have to mention that every time. In fact, I should have said it when I introduced myself. I just said, hi, I'm vegan, and I'm also a perfect legend. I don't know like which one to tell.
I mean, that actually tracks, because after watching Scott
Southern.
Yeah.
Yeah, after watching Scott Pilgrim, I think you might need to be
the,
vegan to beat that, to be a perfect legend. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I made jambalaya the other day. I make jambalaya, I make gumbo, do everything still. It's great. It tastes the same.
Just like, okay, gumbo and no sausage and chicken.
Oh, no, I'm using field roast sausage. It's amazing. It tastes the same. Like, it's awesome. Field roast.
There's a recipe in the cookbook that is vegan that I actually really want to make.
Oh, yeah. I actually ordered the cookbook, and I left it in Ukraine. So I need to get a new one, actually. All my merch is in Ukraine. In my house. Like my Ultima statue. Yeah.
Mom.
Looks great.
Yep. Hey, Mom.
Yeah, I want to make that. I need to make this stuff.
Yeah, this one's good. It's it looks great.
I need to order it, the cookbook, and do it. That's content.
The same woman just published a Pokemon cookbook too.
Are you a good cook?
I've gotten better. I've improved. I make some foods here and again. For Mel's birthday last year, I made honey and bacon roasted Brussels sprouts, sweet potato casserole, and a medium rare 8-ounce Wagyu steak for her. So.
Well, the sweet potato casserole, I'll have that. That sounds good.
It came out pretty good with candied pecans on top.
Candied pecans on top.
Candied pecans.
Candied pecan. What's a pecan? Never heard of that.
I'm trying to think of something clever, and I'm running out.
Is that like a pecan?
Pecan. No, it's well, I mean, out in the wild west.
Me neither.
Yeah. Pecan. I have nowhere to put this thing. I'm knocking everything over trying to figure it out. There we go. Throw it back over here. Nope, don't fall. Don't throw. Didn't mean to actually throw. Ivy, stop. Relax.
Did you, do you remember a while back when Yoshbi said there was going to be an addition to the gold saucer? A big one. Remember that?
He said that it would be equivalent to Mahjong in its update, in its content
in its size.
Yes.
So we're thinking like a whole new wing to the gold saucer, right?
Did Mahjong
No, this is a new game.
I'll tell you what it won't be. I'll tell you what it won't be, and I'm glad that it won't be this. It will not be Blitzball.
It will not be Blitzball.
It's not going to be Blitzball. It's not going to be Blitzball.
Because Mahjong and Blitzball are definitely not the same size. Mahjong is way more than Blitzball.
But we haven't heard anything about it. Did he forget about it? Is it not
No,
coming?
he hasn't forgot. I asked him. Well, I asked him something along the lines.
Oh, you did?
I gave him an idea.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You wanted that freaking other game that you were playing in, was it Yakuza?
Koi Koi.
Koi Koi, there it is.
Koi Koi. Hanafuda. Koi Koi.
What does that mean? I don't know.
It's a Japanese card game. It's simpler than Mahjong, honestly, but more fun.
Okay.
And I asked him about it during the media tour. He's like, and he knew what it was, and he was like, Koi Koi, really? I never thought about that. I want to give it some thought. If people want it, Koi Koi would be good.
Fun fact about Mahjong. In Japan, Final Fantasy XIV is one of 2 of the largest and most popular ways to play online Mahjong.
Huh.
Many of the professionals have free trial accounts that they play Mahjong.
Do you know how to
on.
play Mahjong?
Not the slightest clue.
Do you?
I learned from Yakuza.
So you know, Sly. You know how to play Mahjong.
A little bit. I'm terrible, but I learned from Yakuza.
I haven't touched it.
I'm a Koi Koi person. That's my game.
No,
That's
I'm
what I
curious. I'm intrigued. I heard some people saying that they think maybe the relic will be involved with whatever they're adding to the gold saucer. It's Hildebrand.
Don't think so.
Yeah,
because
that seems like it would be something that would make a lot of people mad.
Well, the big thing is that they have said that this weapon was going to be more like a Realm Reborn, and so the Zodiac and the Anima weapon from Heavensward, and while I guess it wouldn't be that surprising that maybe one of the items could come from the gold saucer with MGP, like it's possible that one of them does. That's more like tomestones, light farming, getting a bunch of materials from doing a certain instance, or, Palace of the Dead, or Heaven on High, or it should encompass a wide array of activities or fates, one of the two, I suppose.
Well, I think a lot of people probably wouldn't want that because Gold Saucer is just supposed to be a place for you to hang out and not do anything that you gotta do. But then again, people used to say that about Hildebrand.
Are you talking about Fashion Report?
Yeah, like you don't have to do those things. It's separate from your progression. And that's why some people are upset about Hildebrand being connected to the relic, because Hildebrand was supposed to be a thing that you do for fun, and it's not connected to anything that you need.
And now that people are, and the funny thing about that is now that people are actually doing Hildebrand, it's like, oh. Like, I've been getting, like, some feedback about Hildebrand, like, from first-timers who were doing it.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's like, I didn't like it. Like, I really wasn't feeling it. I'm like, wait, what?
Sly, that's called an opinion.
I get it. I know, I get it. Like, it's, like, the style of humor for Hildebrand really didn't pick up until about maybe, what, Heaven's Ward?
No, the humor is pretty good. Heaven's Ward has a lot of like good one-offs. Like my favorite in Heaven's Ward is when the people are escaping. It's like they're getting away.
Yeah,
very slowly.
Away. Really slowly, but they're getting
away.
I mean, I liked it, but I think it makes sense that it's not for everybody, Like it's a very specific type of humor, so I understand why some people not feeling it. But also I feel like people kind of make a bigger deal about having to do it than they should, because what does it take you, like 2-3 days to do it?
It takes 2-3 hours.
What?
With the cutscenes, yeah.
Oh my god,
with the cutscenes.
It's very quick.
Wait a minute, are you saying
I just want to go ahead.
Were you saying that people made a huge deal about something that's a non-issue in our FFXIV community?
What?
I would never say that.
Girl, stop.
That's never happened. They took something incredibly minor and acted like it was the end of the world.
Honestly, the only annoying part, if you're someone who doesn't like it, is the trial from Stormblood, because you cannot unsync it. You can't win.
Yep.
And you need like two or three people usually. Actually, 4 people makes it the easiest, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Chat says it's not that short. It's longer.
It's really
than
short. It's
they
very,
say it's
very
not
short.
It's really short.
I can tell you for a fact that each quest in Stormblood, like the first quest in Stormblood, if you take your sweet time, takes 13 minutes. And there's only 4 quests in Stormblood.
I think Realm Reborn takes a while, and then Heaven's Ward Stormblood is not as long.
Well, you can unsync it, but you can't unsync solo it. You need someone to bring people along for the Stormblood one. Yeah. So yeah, it's like it literally takes like no time at all. You to do it from scratch. I can assure you that. And if you skip the cutscenes, it's literally like maybe 6-7 minutes per patch, like 6 minutes to run through and do it. And then next patch, 6 minutes. It'll take you no time at all. And yeah, I think it was worse to have to do the Stormblood Alliance raids. I already did them, but if I were to like objectively look at the two and know I had to do either or, the Stormblood Alliance raids can at times be way more of a headache, even after the adjustments.
Hey, what do you think about everybody getting mad? Not everybody, but some people getting mad about how Yoshi said that he hasn't done Island Sanctuary on his personal account.
Someone mad at that?
Yeah. Haven't you been
That's fun.
on the forums?
If there's any place I choose not to spend my time, it's the forums.
Yes, people heard him in an interview say that he hasn't done the Island Sanctuary on his free time in his personal account, and they're like,
look, just because everybody else and their mom plays farming games and farming sims and wants him to do it, I mean, yeah.
Well, he doesn't have anything else to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's actually making the fucking game and whatnot, yeah, he has plenty of fucking time.
He has a ton of time to do that. I've been trying to get a
ton of time to do his own content.
He doesn't have that time. I doubt he sleeps. I was saying he should do a 14-hour stream where it's just sleeping. 14-hour sleep stream.
And we would watch it.
We would watch that. We would celebrate that, man. They don't need to plan all this stuff.
Like, think about it. How many people watched the Mog Farm? We wouldn't have Xenos Chicken if people didn't watch the Mog.
Good old Xenos.
Yeah, people watch that, so they'll definitely watch Xenos Sleeping. I mean, wait.
Xenos Sleeping. Yeah, people will watch Xenos Sleeping. Yeah.
Sorry, that was a.
No, that was that a bit of a fantasy?
Was
that a bit of a fantasy?
It's not subconscious anymore.
Yeah. That's weird. Have you seen Fan Daniel is playing the game now? Did you see that? He's streaming it.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's so fun to watch him like try to figure out what quests are in the beginning. Like I saw his first stream, and he's like, it just brought back memories of being so lost and overwhelmed and bewildered, where it just it's not clear where to go, what quests to do. It was fun.
I made a mistake.
Oh?
I went to the forums.
No, you didn't.
Why would you?
No, you didn't.
Because there is something I love doing on the forums. It's going to the post questions under the live letter and see what people actually post, because it could be like Soken's on. He's going to answer questions about audio related stuff, and they'll be like, when's female Hrothgar coming? And it's like the worst. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Is
there a Q&A thread right now?
No, there isn't. That's why I went to look. So now I'm looking at the old ones.
Are they doing Q&A today at all?
So there's a live Q&A at 6 a.m., but it's only the Japanese player base. Yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah.
This is why we need regional visit for data centers, because they're insulated over there and they don't know how bad it is over here in the West for us to play this game with each other. If they get to experience what it's like to play with us, then they'll understand the kind of changes that need to come to the game for us to improve cooperation in societies that do not promote cooperation.
Okay. I feel like we would.
You think that's a really bad idea?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Like, look
yes
at
no.
So. Oh God, why am I reading this?
Don't.
Like
Stop.
it should. So yeah, I mean, so it's like I'm looking at the one for Ishikawa, and because there is one actually for her for the live letter tonight.
Okay.
And there's a question. The question is like, what questions do you have for Ishikawa? And here's one. Why wasn't there an option in doing the tutorial MSQR characters as soldiers or officers in the Garlemald army?
Okay, so fuck that bullshit. To answer your question, Zepla, yes and no. Okay, there are certain aspects, like we've had certain bits of content in Final Fantasy 14 that have been, the way I would describe it is, it would work for a JP audience, but it does not work for us.
Right.
Novice network being one, mentorship being another thing.
Don't even fucking start with that.
Mentorship again, it works in a JP environment, but here it's just, why the fuck do we have it? So I feel like
it's nameplate glamour. It's glamour for my nameplate, Sly. My nameplate was cute.
And it's 10 extra tomes a day.
Oh, is it? Oh, what is that?
Yeah.
The mentor roulette?
Mentor roulette. Yeah.
Why would I do that as a mentor? I only need my crown. I don't need a mentor roulette.
See, this is why. Because I feel like if we go over there, we would taint them. It would be tainted forever.
What do you mean? When I went over to Japan, they rescued me through the fucking middle of the room in Omega and killed me. And then they blamed me. You're full of shit, Sly. Oh, whoops. I was going to pull that up for later, but that's it. There it is. I was going to show Gilgamesh earlier, and I totally forgot to do it because that's Gilgamesh from Type 0, so if I get weapons that look like that for the relic, I'd be totally down for it.
Wait, say that one more time. What?
When I went there, I went to raid with like Haru and Ice and all of them, and we were doing the mechanic, and Ice just rescues me through the middle in 011 with the level checker, and then Haru types in party chat, happy. Like, it was my fucking fault.
Maybe it was your fault.
For existing.
I mean, it sounds like you weren't working together with the team.
Simply play better. Yeah,
Just
that's
play
all
better.
it was.
Yeah, do better. What was that Gilgamesh photo you had?
Oh, that was him from Type 0. I was gonna pull it up on a separate thing. Yeah, those are his weapons from his.
Greg.
Those are some of his weapons from Type 0.
Greg.
The punching weapon is the one I want the most. That's right there.
Ooh, this is a good idea. So we can solve job balance by using every weapon at the same time.
I mean, that's what Gilgamesh has been doing. He even
So
has a gun.
Yeah, if you use every weapon, then no weapon can be underpowered.
There you go.
We should do that.
That's what we do in the Shadowbringers trailer.
Actually, yeah.
Except only the Dark
true.
Knight weapon works. Only one weapon actually works there. Yeah. I had that up on a separate one, and it bled over into this one for some reason when I changed the setting. I don't know why. But I'm still reading the forums. So
You shouldn't. You should
Stop.
stop doing what you're doing.
No, I mean, actually, I'm not finding as bad ones as I would have thought. However, this one in particular is not great. Oh, and I know who this person is too. Ugh. Why would I read this? Maybe this isn't who I.
We've lost them, chat.
No, so so this is an old thread for Live Letter 70, and it's for UI designer Kea Odagiri. And there's a question that literally says, "Hello, I would like to know why is the UI so clunky and bad?" And it's like, great question. Would you like to elaborate? And I can't help but notice who asked the question, and I wonder if there's a correlation here, because it says that it is asked by one King Jeffo.
Those are not the kind of questions that will get onto a Q&A. If you want your question to actually be picked, you need to ask something like, can I have the option to change my UI so that it's slightly different color, like slightly different shade of like pink? Like that's the kind of question they'll answer. You can't ask something like that.
Yeah, like there's some here that makes sense. It's like, oh, friends list is slow and it doesn't react well enough. And, are there any other types other than light mode being worked on?
Yes.
Yeah. There's a lot asking, when are they going to use the duty recording feature again?
The what?
Duty recorder.
Exactly. That is the right answer to that question.
Literally, the Yoshi P meme where they're like, it's that, but it's the reverse one where they start excited and they end like this after it actually came out.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
That's a feature.
It's such a cool idea because you can like
on paper, yeah.
Like the 5 seconds that it records is amazing, man. Like it's super useful.
What's really interesting is how it records, because it doesn't record a video. It parses all your actions and then replays it based on the actions that were taken.
What the fuck did you just say that it does?
It parses all your actions. Nope. It barses all your actions.
Oh my god.
It barses all your actions.
I didn't realize this is the kind of stream that I'd be coming on. I'll have no part in that. Okay. And I will report you to corporate. Right now.
To
I'm going to get on the forums and report you. Yeah.
Corporate?
In the corporate. And yeah. In the Maelstrom command. I'm going to report you right now.
What if I'm not with the Maelstrom?
Well, it doesn't matter because C swallows all. So.
C swallows this dick!
And he gets mad at me for these nuts jokes, right? He's been waiting on that his whole life. And then he walked away.
He really walked away after that. What a Chad.
I had to turn the air off. I'm sorry. I had to turn the air off.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Was a mic drop?
No, I'm still here.
No, what? Okay.
My name's Mike, so.
Yeah, I know that. Wait a minute. It's not happy?
That's my middle name.
Are you really happy?
Yes.
Okay. Are you really?
I don't just smile through the pain.
Hide the pain happy. Definitely not.
Wait, what was that?
Like hide the pain Harold, but he's just
hide the pain happy.
It's just like.
Can you do a hide the pain face?
Hold on, I need a reference. Because I need to see it in front of hide the pain.
No, just
Harold.
feel it. Just feel the pain and smile through it. Oh my god. That's really good. That's an emote. Clip it and ship it. That's an emote right there, man.
My whole face is an emote.
Pain.
All the time.
Yeah. Well, after you stream for a while, you lose emotions and you just do emotes after that.
That reminds me of when I played Final Fantasy XI as a kid. So in Final Fantasy XI, I learned the internet, I suppose, and it's not a great place to have learned the internet. I'll be completely honest with you. And it influenced when I see certain things, I just associate them with the internet now, like the letter W, because that's Japanese, that's shorthand for LOL. So whenever somebody just types a W now, I think they're laughing.
But they're posting their win now.
Yeah. No, or Ors. Ors is another one. Yeah. So when I see Kek W, it's Kek. It literally is LOL LOL.
Huh. Why? Is it because it's a mouth? Is it like a mouth making
I
like...
think so. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Kek W. There you go. Yeah. It's but what also started happening is we have the same like text commands like /P/L, you know, for like party, link shell, all that. And what started happening is I'd be playing 11 and I'd be talking, okay, let me send a message on my party, /P, whatever, /L, whatever. And then I would like be talking to people on like AOL Instant Messenger and I'd type /P to them. And they'd be like, why'd you do that? I was like, never mind. Be like this girl I'd be talking to, oh, I really like this girl, /P. Hey, how are you? Fuck. God damn it. Now I have to explain that.
You've ruined it.
I've ruined it. That's it.
Yeah, you can't show the P to the girl so early on. Gotta hold on to that one till she knows.
Till she knows? What does that mean? Till she knows.
FF11 doesn't seem like the worst place to learn the internet. But did you not play World of Warcraft?
I did. Oh, I've spent many an hour in the Barrens.
I have not.
You have not.
I have not.
You're pure of sin.
Yes,
That's not true. No, it's not.
I believe it is. Untainted.
Wait. You're saying he's free of sin. He's free of sin. Sly, what was that?
Sin.
What was that statue you wanted to buy from Persona? What was that? You want to tell everyone real quick?
No, it's not a Persona statue. It's a Shin Megami Tensei statue, and it's...
Is there some degen shit I'm about
Yeah?
to hear on this stream?
Yeah.
Let me. I didn't just wear this shirt. I didn't just wear the shirt for Sly. It says
I was about to wear a
it says
sweatshirt.
degenerator.
I mean, I could still wear the sweatshirt. Zep, do me a favor.
Okay.
Because you're brave. I mean, your browser's not up on stream.
Oh God, no,
I use
don't.
a separate browser for the stream.
Oh, okay, perfect. Google SMT Mara. MARA.
Oh my. Now you're telling me I can get a statue of this. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a statue.
Google SMT Mara statue.
That's.
Oh, really? Now, is this a very particular type of statue, perhaps made out of
made out of silicon?
It looks exactly like
That's exactly what I was going to say it wasn't, but, you know.
So you have a shop link for this or some Amazon. Now, when they ship that out, is that like in a discrete package or?
No, actually, the package is exactly the shape of the statue.
I mean, it is a package.
It sure is.
It certainly is.
Yeah, that's the package that bites back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shipped in clear plastic only.
That's okay.
Yeah. This is also the man who said he wants a Garuda bust behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like a ship mask. Just like Garuda, her head, and then her tits.
I think it's a great idea. I'll have one too.
Thank you.
Give me one.
She has nice tits.
A booba. Can we get some booba?
Now, like, again, okay, the thing is, like, okay, I get where he's, like, I know why he's saying this. Like, I've been saying this for a while, since, like, I started A Realm Reborn. Like, she has nice tits. And then we get the Final Fantasy 16 trailer, and everybody's like,
yeah.
Everybody's like,
okay, but here's the thing though.
My ass and some shit like that. Wait, what? No.
Yeah, I was gonna say for Garuda in 16, people were going crazy because she did this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the bird people that worship her. It's all the cocks that worship her. Does that make sense?
The bird people.
Yeah, they're cocks. So it makes sense that they'd be her slaves and stuff.
Garuda eating your ass is how you get cold farts. There you go. Thanks, chat.
The what?
Exactly. Yes.
Tempered.
Yes.
Temper me. Already tempered though. This conversation.
Tempered like a I got nothing. I got nothing. We were on a topic for a little bit there. We managed a topic for like 15 minutes.
It seemed like a real normal discussion for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Like a full 10 minutes. We had like a normal conversation.
This topic, yeah, no, that's right. This was topic adjacent, chat. You're right. Chat's like, is this safe for YouTube? Yeah.
Is that the secret to inhaling? What are you talking about?
Do you forget this conversation already?
No, I remember. I'm just pretending.
I don't know if I believe you. Stop typing Garuda cocks in my chat.
Can this go on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is honestly not the worst conversation we've had on this show.
You have to tell YouTube though if you say a bad word. Like you have to tell YouTube if you said ass or something. And we said that a lot.
Well, I mark it specifically for mild inappropriate language.
Okay.
This has been pretty mild.
Yeah, it's mild. It's PG-13. It's not too spicy. Nothing too bad.
I didn't show Mara. Like, that might change it. Don't give me that look. Don't Sly. Don't ever make that smile when I say that ever again. Don't ever do that.
Oh.
That's not the smile. That's not the smile that you make when that's not where you go with that. That was I'm 2.5 drinks and I'm a serial killer kind of smile into this conversation.
I mean, look, okay. If you play a Persona or you play a Megaton game, it's going to happen. You're going to meet Mara. Like, if you stream it, it's going to happen. Like, I've seen clips of people seeing Mara for the first time, and it's funny. It's so fucking funny seeing their reactions.
Yeah, Dick Chariot.
Like, yeah.
I see that he's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's
I'm
a Dick
watching
Chariot.
the video of it. In Japan, they're a lot more chill about that kind of thing. I've heard. Like, they don't get all bothered.
I'm not bothered by it at all, but the fact that he talked about a several $100 statue that he could potentially purchase was more so the part that I wasn't sure about.
To be fair, like, I've spent probably 10 times that amount in robots.
Sly, there's a difference between robots and a giant dick chariot. Unless you have a robotic dick chariot back there.
No.
You weren't sure about that. No, I didn't like that. You were like, you had to think about it for a second. No, you went like you went like this. You went. No. You did the I need to think about it real quick face. So the live letter, right?
Yeah.
You're really trying to bring this back on the rails.
He's really trying.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, it's just that. So here's the I asked Zepla if we wanted to do the show today or next week because we have the live letter tonight, and I didn't know if she wanted the live letter as like a topic at all, or if like we should design a show that's like just around the live letter or something.
We are talking about the live letter. This is a live letter hype show.
Yep.
Again, yeah, she said this was the pregame, right?
I said we're pre-gaming.
Yeah, but we also said we were
Pre-gaming.
pre-gaming for the second half
Pre-gaming.
of State of the Realm at the same time. So I wasn't really sure which one.
The dick chariot wouldn't be the best mode of transportation because it probably gives out after about 2 minutes on the road. Probably not good for long distance
I can't
travel.
even be mad at that one. That was like too good. That was too good. I can't even be
It's
mad
a
at
hard
that.
ride, sister.
See? And see, like, what you don't know is that in the older games, in some of the older games, all he does is tell dick jokes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you get ready to fight him, and it's like, before the fight, he's like, the girth. It's all about the girth.
It's like if he's
Like, are
coming
you
towards
man enough? Are you man enough to fight me? And then when you kill him, as he's dying, he says, you know what? You got some balls.
So when you encounter him, how can you tell if he's coming or going? Right.
I think he'll let you. I think he'll let you know.
That was such low hanging fruit, but I'll take it.
No, the low hanging fruit's on the other side of the chariot. But you know.
Oh man.
I bet the fight probably has its ups and downs.
For all I could think to say in
So
that
good.
moment, I don't know why. I
So
was just
good.
thinking, just ribbed for your pleasure. I don't know. I got something in there. There's you know.
Okay. Well, shouldn't just sit around like telling dick jokes probably.
I don't know where the joke. I don't know when the joke starts and ends at this point. I can't really. It's the line is blurred.
You don't want to come off as cocky if you're telling a lot.
You know that has been ruined for me because of Keanu Reeves.
What?
There's a video of someone taking like his Cyberpunk 2077 like announcement stuff, and just every time he says like he ends at the word like cum or cock, it just cuts it off and just plays music. In Cyberpunk 2077, you can become, and then it just cuts it off and says you can become, and it's just a picture of Keanu Reeves. It's just ruined it. It's ruined it. Why do you come? And you know what's
Oh my God.
you know what really ruined it for me? So you know how Hush Font is a trust now in the vault. Sometimes when he pulls the enemies, he just goes come. He just yells that.
I mean, it is on brand. If you've seen the Japanese dialogue for Hush Font, that's how he is.
He knows what it's like to get pierced anyway.
I'm not
Too soon.
responding to that. I am not
too
responding to
soon.
that.
No, it's not.
been
After all I
years.
put up with him in
It's
DSR,
been
he
years.
deserves
It's
it.
been fucking years, and even still with DSR, too soon. God.
Sir Zephyrin is the hero of Heaven's Ward.
Damn.
Yeah, he really got the shaft on that one.
I'm leaving.
Hello,
I
leaving.
quit.
You quit.
I quit. You know, I thought Cyberpunk, for the longest time, I thought it was a game where you could have 2 dicks on your character.
Can you not?
And then people told me that actually it's just 2 to choose from, not like 2 on top of each other. That's a real
okay.
letdown.
There's
Yeah.
probably a mod for that.
Yeah, there's definitely a mod. There's a mod for everything, is what I've learned.
There's probably a mod for that in wait. I mean,
Final Fantasy.
in Cyberpunk. I meant.
Sure.
We don't.
Yeah. Dude, literally the first day that Final Fantasy VII was on PC, the first mod uploaded was Nude Tifa. Literally the very first one that was put on the internet. The very first one. And who'd have thought years later we'd have a Jacko post Tifa statue hitting our Twitter feeds?
The Final Fantasy community is just,
Wild.
yeah.
How do I know that? Because everyone it was on Epic Game Store, which I don't really use, but everyone instantly came and told me about it.
Who'd have thought Tifa would be a beacon for the Italian community?
God damn it! I'd forgotten about that, Sly. I had forgotten about that, and now that has re-entered my
remember.
memory.
I definitely remember that.
Yeah, Final Fantasy fans are just horny on main all the
They
time.
are. Become what you
all
must.
the fucking time.
Horny on me.
Become what you must.
And that's what you're gonna become if you play this game.
Yeah.
Like it or not, it'll get you eventually.
Oh my god. See, I kind of feel bad now. I kind of feel bad now because I had a stream planned and I don't know. Zep, I think of you as pure.
Why?
As pure.
I am pure. Not as pure as you, because I
pure chaos.
I'm not free of sin, but I'm close. I am quite pure, yeah.
Are you innocent?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm a wholesome streamer.
Is innocence?
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Derailing again.
There are no rails.
That everyone says I'm wholesome.
The rails
streamer.
are gone. The rails been gone. What are your anime tastes?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There's an anime I really love. I think it's called Mushishi. Yeah, Mushishi. I love that. Oh my god, have you ever seen it?
Am I gonna regret finding out what this is?
It's not like okay. I also love Initial D.
Don't make it. Don't do it.
I fucking love Initial D.
Okay.
Yes,
Tell me you're being real and not setting up a joke.
Let's go.
I'm serious. I know
Okay.
it does sound like I'm setting up a joke.
It does sound like you're setting up a joke.
It does sound like that.
I know what Initial D is. Like I had the soundtrack because I, as a high schooler, I had the soundtrack.
So
I
I
think
actually,
everybody went through a Eurobeat phase.
And well,
that
not
was the
even
first
Eurobeat.
anime
Initial D.
that I'd actually seen, like the first anime series, because I wasn't that into it before, and then I saw Initial D. Oh my god, changed everything. Suddenly, I love anime and cars. Care about cars, care about anime because of that show. So,
See, that was
changed
Top
everything.
Gear that did Cars for me.
Yeah, I love Top
The
Gear.
Dacia Sandero. It's been delayed. Oh no. Anyway,
That's a really good impression, actually.
I've listened to Jeremy Clarkson speak a lot.
Initial D Third Stage is still one of my favorite movies.
They never dubbed the last season, though, did they?
No.
It's sad. God, they had really good voice acting.
See,
for it.
I'm not a big anime person, mostly because I can't keep up with shows, period. So I literally just have my Toonami shows like tucked away in my brain, and that's it. Like growing up, I had my Yu Yu Hakusho, I had my Dragon Ball
You
Z.
never ventured out, did you? You never took the
Well,
second
so
step.
here's the thing. In college, we were all loners in my apartment, so we knew we would never talk to each other. So to make sure we communicated with each other, we set up all of our PCs in the living room and bought a 60-inch TV for the living room. So we had our like battle station section. But I was the one person who didn't really watch anime, and they all watched it. So they would always put it on the 60-inch TV. So by proxy, I've actually seen a lot of anime. I've seen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I've seen Haruhi. I've seen Steins Gate. I've seen Another. I've seen what's the one where he's on a boat and it's a casino and he just drinks Asahi beer the whole Keishi? No, something like that. Kaiji. There you go. Yeah, I've seen that. Like I've seen all these things, but I couldn't tell you about any of them.
Have you seen Full Metal?
Yeah, see, here's the thing. Like a lot of people were raised with Toonami, but they never took that second step of like, oh, mom, take me to the mall so I can spend my, my allowance on like Suncoast DVDs or VHSs. That was the step. Like, even before that, even before Toonami, like, I was already like the 90s were good for anime. The 90s were so good because like nobody gave a fuck.
You unlocked a hidden memory.
Nobody gave a fuck. It's like, yeah, like shit like Wicked City, Ghost in the Shell, Ninja Scroll, and that was before Toonami for me. And that was my first step. And then of course, robots. Like 5 years old robots.
I watched Zoids. Does that count? I didn't watch Gundam, but I watched Zoids. I played all the Gundam games. I never watched a single episode of Gundam. I played like the fighters. I played the action games, but I never have watched a single episode of Gundam.
Yoshibi said he loves Gundam. He mentions it a lot.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, like
he proved that with the weapon series.
I've seen Princess Mononoke. I've seen. Here's the thing: I see anime, but I do not look at it and go, "I'm going to watch this anime."
That's gonna change.
No, it won't, because
Yeah,
I literally cannot.
Change.
I cannot.
You
I
can,
remember.
And you will.
What was
You can
so
and you
we
will.
there was a mobile game I was getting a shit ton of ads for a while. That's based on an anime, Konosuba. That's the one. And everyone kept telling me to watch it, and I'm like, I don't know, and I never did.
Konosuba is like funny Final Fantasy. It's like Final Fantasy if you just started out and it was like funny as hell.
We need a Final Fantasy anime.
We were supposed to get a live action one on Netflix. We haven't got that yet.
I just saw the live action trailer for Final Fantasy that was from a while ago. I'm sure you've seen it, but I've never seen it before.
I don't remember
With
because
Louis Swan.
that was oh yeah, for the actual game. Yeah,
it was so weird.
Ugly.
It was horrible. And I'm like, maybe it's for the best that we didn't get.
Yeah, the main thing with Konosuba is all the black mages, I finally understood why they yelled explosion. Yeah, like that was explained to me, the explosion thing. I thought your mic was breaking for a second.
No.
Okay.
Like every time she did an explosion, she would just lose more energy. So it was like explosion next time, explode, and then X.
Yeah, I don't.
Have you ever seen Pop Team Epic?
That is a Square Enix anime, isn't it? Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Oh my god.
No way.
I saw a recent video on Twitter, and like they were being chased by a chocobo for some reason. And there was like a Moogle in the background. Yeah, Pop Team Epic is a Square Enix anime.
I'm pretty sure it's. Oh my god, isn't it? No way. No way. I don't believe that.
Sometimes you just find out things are published or done by Square Enix.
Oh my God, you're right.
Like Overwatch is published by Square Enix in Japan. Sometimes you just find out things like this. There was a game that I remember my friend played in college called Fez, Fantasy Earth Zero. It was like a battle royale that was made by Square Enix. I was like, what the fuck? Since when?
Well, that's what we're getting for Blue Mage, right? Didn't you hear that?
Yeah, Blue Mage Battle Royale. It's gonna happen.
It's confirmed. Blue Mage Battle Royale.
Right next to Blitzball.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah, CHP said they're adding it.
It's not gonna happen, is it?
No.
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 Blue Mage, do you think Blue Mage will actually get an update at any point?
Yes, I do. You know why I know it's gonna get an update?
Okay, why?
Because when they first released it, they said they had designed 129 spells. We do not have 129 spells yet.
Oh, and they've never said something that later they didn't do? Okay.
I'm confident. Right. I've got confidence. I can't. I'm looking forward to Blue Mage Eden. Bleeding.
Bleeding.
Yeah, there you go.
Ultimate.
No, it'll be fun.
Blurrica.
Blue Ultimate.
They need to go back on that whole Blue Ultimate thing and just do it because I'm pissed. Anyway.
You think they should really do it?
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Everyone I know who did Blue Mage and did Ultimate wanted Blue Mage Ultimate, and then they were like, no, it's going to diminish it. And we're like, shut the fuck up and just do it.
Make it a separate achievement with a separate reward.
Yeah, right? We wanted Blue Cobb, Blue Woo, Blue Tea, and then I don't know, Blue DSR doesn't really have a good one.
What do you think about Blue Mage in Deep Dungeon?
I wanted a Deep Dungeon exclusive version of Blue Mage where you start with only Water Cannon and you have to learn the spells as you climb.
Yeah,
and then
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then whenever you reset back to floor 1, you have to learn all the spells.
I don't know how that works. I mean, if you would it have the same time constraints as regular Deep Dungeon?
Yeah, you know how strong Blue Mage skills are?
Understand that, but learning a spell, like the rate of
I get through like 10 floors in the early floors in like 8 minutes.
That's the thing.
Learn your spells early.
Rate of learning a spell, like you might get really unlucky and like it might take you.
Oh, I mean, I'm not assuming that they would have a bad learn rate. I'm assuming the learn rate would be good, but you only have so many slots, so you have to choose which ones you're learning. It's less about forcing you to sit there and grind a spell and more making you choose which ones you want to learn on the way up.
Like Torghast, but for blue mages.
Yeah. That's a World of Warcraft reference, Sly.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'd like that. We haven't heard much about the new Deep Dungeon coming in 6.3. Maybe today we'll hear about it. Probably.
I don't think we'll hear anything about 6.3 today. I think zilch. Other than Paladin, them re-mentioning Paladin's getting reworked.
So half of it is going to be about 6.25, and the other half is going to be interviews with the scenario team, where they're going to spoil the story for everybody. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's hype. This is our hype stream for it.
Pre-game!
Pre-game!
Yeah, I'm waiting for, so tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Pacific, there's not an interview, I guess, more of a discussion between Hironobu Sakaguchi and Naoki Yoshida.
Oh yeah, wait, that's not today.
That's 8 a.m. tomorrow. There's a live Q&A at 6 a.m. Pacific, and the Sakaguchi Yoshida thing is at 8 a.m.
Wait, PST?
PST.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be, yeah, it's a long stream they're doing.
14 hours.
Yeah. That's going to be really fun. So that's going to be at the tail end of it. So Yoshi P's going to be delusional by then, right?
I think he's delusional all the time because I think if you ever get to see Yoshi P at an event, every time he's not at an appointment, he's chain smoking cigarettes outside the convention hall.
He needs to stop that.
He literally.
The last time. Yeah. He said that he in the last live letter said that he had been smoking too many cigarettes. And that's bad if even he thought it was too much.
He goes through them real quick. When I saw him, he had cigarettes. I guess he had brought them from Japan because they were like small rolled, no filter. Either that or he was just getting really fucking high and I couldn't smell it. One of the two is true. And honestly, I would believe it, but because they looked more like joints than they did cigarettes. But that is what it is.
You think he's rolling his own?
I think, yeah. I mean, I don't know though, because I feel like if you tried to roll it with all those rings, like jewelry that he wears, it would like tear it and like mess it up.
He's just that good.
Or that's the only thing he takes his rings off for. He's just a professional.
No way.
In that regard.
I can't imagine him taking off his rings of power.
He just sleeps in the rings.
Yeah, he does.
The rings of power. The true rings of power. Yeah, maybe he buys a roller. Maybe he's like, Koji, get in here. Koji, I need you to do this. Come on. There you go. That's why Koji was promoted. He needs him around more.
Koji's still working on the team, right? Sometimes people tell me that he's left.
He is the supervisor of all of Creative Business Division or Creative Business Unit 3, which means he does oversee 16 also. Soken was also, I believe, promoted to a similar position. So a lot of things that something a lot of people don't know is there are two composers that produce most of Final Fantasy XIV's music now, and it kind of Soken plays a hand in it, but he ends up being kind of more the last stop before we get that, and that would be Takafuki Imamura and Daiki Ishikawa are two of his proteges that do a lot of Final Fantasy XIV's music. I'm pretty sure that Imamura does Scream, for example, in Pandemonium.
What?
Yeah.
Scream?
Yeah.
Is this a song? Is the name of the song?
P6 and P7.
You mean Say Goodnight?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
That has a name?
Yeah, it's called
I thought it was
Scream.
Say Goodnight. We call it Say Goodnight.
That you could call it that. That's like how you name things on the radio when you don't know the name of them. You just literally the first words that you remember. You're like, yeah, what's that song called? Well, I guess some songs actually start with the lyrics. My example was I was gonna say "In the Club" randomly, but he starts the song. Well, no, go shorty. There you go. It's your birthday. That's my mom said. What's that song? It's your birthday. It's your birthday. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, the "It's Your Birthday" song. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then it came on the radio, and I'm like, you mean "In the Club"? And she's like, yeah, it's your birthday. It's like, Mom, you're so white. Precious. Please stop. I can't do it anymore. Yeah, Silent Scream is P5, Scream is P6 and P7. And then you have Whitestone Black and What's the name of the phase 1 theme? Embers? No, that's not Embers. Embers. Is it Embers? Might be Embers.
Do you feel like it's harder to do the fight when there's a good song to sing to? Like, do you feel like you need to sing whenever you're playing it? It's distracting.
No, but whenever I'm doing a hunt train, I turn off my mount music, so when I get to Ultima Thule, I can go, whispers, falling silent, they drift on the wind.
You can't do that. Everybody's gonna cry.
But I hear
Stop
you.
it! Stop! Look how savage everyone is. Everyone's crying now. How dare you? Aren't we going there? Wait, isn't there a beast tribe in this patch?
Yes, that will also be in 0.25. That will be the Robots.
Omicrons.
The Omicrons, yeah.
Now I have that stupid song stuck in my head too.
They really throw low blows with that and Flow and Dynamis. They just throw them out there in the middle. The new Omega quest they did in 6.1, at one point just Flow starts playing and you're like,
Yeah.
or I know it was Dynamis. They played Dynamis. I was like, you can't play that song. It's illegal. They just throw low blows out there all the time.
It's manipulative. It's
really
emotionally manipulative what they're doing to us. And I don't appreciate it.
This is a sad scene. Man, if only I had some reason to really cry right now. Dynamis kicks on.
Oh,
I was like that. Shadowbringers had a song like that too. I think it was Return of the Night. That's like, it's there's no lyrics in it. It's just piano, and it played every time something sad happened. So I'm like Pavlov's dog, where every time I hear it, I start crying.
Let's see. What was it called?
Return of the Night.
Okay, I have a dream in flight under the stars. Starlight. Oh, I have Starlight not right. Remember the Starlight celebration where it was a rhythm game?
Yeah.
And if you screwed it up, they sung entirely off beat. That's on the soundtrack. The offbeat version of that is on the soundtrack. They're just like, oh!
Oh no.
Let's see. Final Struggle, Hail of Worship, Turmoil. Uh-oh. No. No Turmoil. Don't need that. Such as It Is, Pain and Pleasure, Sands of Amber, Parasitical Predicament. Wow, there's some crazy names here. Unchanging, Ever Changing. God, there's so many. Yeah, I can't. Maybe it's not on the first soundtrack. Maybe it's on the second one because there's 88 songs here and I didn't see it, but it is also a lot of words, and that's tough.
I'll just figure it out.
Yeah, weird. All right. Either way,
it's blah 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. You know that one?
yeah.
Just like that. Does that make you cry?
Yeah. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But yeah, so there's a live letter tonight. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm hyped. I'm super hyped.
Are you? How? Okay, tell me how you really feel.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hype are you?
Okay, like 6, because
we didn't do enough pre-gaming.
I didn't know pre-gaming. Because yeah, it's new content, so it's gonna be good. There'll be content, but I also don't think there's gonna be a lot to say in it.
Yeah, how much have you really done there for 6.2? Because
hold on, I gotta get up.
That's fine. There you go. Oh, see, the ears are still attached. I knew it. They're real.
Yep.
That's it. The headset's off. They're real.
Yeah.
Sly, did this show go anything like what you expected?
No, but I'm kind of glad it didn't.
Do you want the ears back yet?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I have no say in the matter whatsoever, so you're gonna do.
I haven't done it. I'm at. Look, my hands. Look, there's my hands. Look, it's fine.
Okay, yeah, but no, I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good.
Okay, I'll take that into account, I suppose.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. I haven't done anything, and I'm reaching for the mouse, and I'm not even doing it right now. I'm checking something else real quick while our guest is currently on break. Yeah, I didn't know how the show was gonna go or supposed to go either. Definitely went even more off the rails than I expected.
It's like I like free flowing shows like this. Like it's just like we get to know our members of the community or our Final Fantasy 14 personalities as you were, but personas. It's just more free flowing, and I like it like that. Like we get to see another side of them that we probably wouldn't normally see on stream.
I have a feeling this is exactly the side. Zepla, quick question: is this any different than your normal stream? This show?
What happened when I got up? I got up for a minute.
That kind of answers that question.
What the?
Yeah, thank you.
Do you guys allow Bunarchy to happen because I got up for 1 second? I thought that at least Mr. Happy and Sly could control the Bunarchy in the chat, but apparently not. And even worse,
stop.
The Buns are in here.
No Bunarchy.
Yeah, it's a little late for that. Looks like you didn't do anything to stop a Bunarchy. And look at you guys, and you Buns. What the hell are you doing? We're guests. You're embarrassing me. This isn't our house. You can't act like that in here. Hold on, let me give them a punishment. Hold on.
You're gonna ban people in my chat?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, no, but okay. Well, the punishment is.
What's the punishment?
The punishment is that I have to inform you that when Chuck Norris gives you the finger, he's telling you how many seconds you have left to live.
I forgot. Punishment is Chuck Norris jokes. I forgot about the punishment. But
those are classic.
Everybody forgets about it until it's time to be punished. On the 7th day, God rested, and then Chuck Norris took over. Oh, you don't like that?
So I'm gonna guess the answer to my question was yes.
Stop.
Yeah.
You should have thought about that before you did a Bunarchy.
I'm gonna guess the question because Sly. So the reason why I asked that is because while you were up, Sly said, "I love these kind of shows because we really get to see another side of our community." And I was like, "I don't think this is another side at all. I'm pretty sure this is exactly the side you expected to see."
This is exactly the same side. There's no other side.
Wake up on the wrong side of the bed, right side of the bed every day.
Unfortunately, that's the only side we got. The back side. That was the Buns on the back side.
Most of the time, at least.
I mean, all the time? Shouldn't they be?
Depends.
It depends on what. Why would you have Buns on your front
what?
side? Like, is it like that yokai? You remember when we had the yokai event?
I do, yeah.
And I thought that they would have that yokai who was just a butt. Have you seen him?
Yes, I have. I was made well aware of that yokai.
Yeah.
And I hope that yokai is never in a Shin Megami Tensei game.
Yokai sucks. I said it. And I think it's teaching the children the wrong ideas. Because yokai teaches the children that the reason that you are bad and the reason bad things happen is not because of you and your choices, but because of the little yokai that are swimming around in the air. And it's not teaching the children the responsibility that they need of themselves. So, I don't support yokai, and that's why I didn't collect all the yokai weapons.
Squeak.
Davis cheek squeak, yeah.
God.
I have a moral issue with cheek squeak. And we shouldn't be promoting it by discussing it on this broadcast.
That really sounds like a euphemism. That sounds like British slang.
I mean, anything can sound like British slang. Like they say all kinds of stuff. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, I know a lot of British. I can do the whole Austin Powers British slang speech from memory. Yeah.
Oh, really? Let's hear it.
Yeah. I could have had away with this sprecking Judy mail, China. You're telling pork pies in a bag of tripe, because if you are feeling Quinlay, why don't you have a J. Arthur? What, Billy Noel, mate? So right you. Don't you remember the Crimbo dinner we had with the Rottish Scotsman? Oh, the one that was all 6s and 7s. Yeah, see, she was the trouble and strife for the Morris dance who lived up me apples and pears. Yeah, she was the barrister who became a Bobby and a Lorry. And then they speak gibberish, and then tea kettle, and then she shat on a turtle. There you go.
That's British?
That's all British slang. My favorite there is Billy No Mates, because it just means you have no friends.
But can you do the British accent? at the same time.
Every British person loved that I knew that. They
Harry
didn't love
Potter,
that.
Or were you going for? What were you going for there?
I'm doing a British accent right now.
There's another yokai called There's another yokai called Cut and Cheese, by the way.
You ever get that feeling of deja vu?
You got to remember that. One of the two people in that British conversation is not British.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Oh, kill me on that one. That one digs up memories. That one really digs up memories. Oh boy. That's yeah. Cockney is British like Jersey speak is American. Listen, yeah, there's Cockney slang and there's British slang, and then there's a lot of different slang. Like Cockney slang rhymes. Like, what do you think apples and pears is?
You know, you don't sound like you have a Jersey accent. Can you do one?
How do I force it? It comes out when I'm drunk.
It
comes out.
Just relax.
You got some whiskey? Go ahead, get it. Go ahead, get it. Come on now.
Let's get Happy drunk so he sounds like he's from Jersey. Harder.
Yeah, because that
sounds harder. Like
it's that when when I get angry, it really comes out. Be like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
No,
what the absolute? I don't fucking get it. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
True
okay.
self comes out. Wow, that's so toxic. You're so toxic.
I mean, I am from New Jersey, so it's kind of fair. There you go. Yeah, it's really the cursing. Like, you always sound more Jersey. Elephant's trunk. So, Cockney slang rhymes. So, you always have to do... That could be bunk, dunk, funk. Yeah, what do you think
I can do a Jersey accent.
What do you think apples and pears means?
Everybody get in the car.
That's Australian.
And have some coffee.
That's Australian, close, but close enough.
Everybody.
Everybody, I'm here to clean my dick. There you go. Apples and pears is stairs.
What?
There's a whole YouTube skit about an Australian deck cleaner.
An Australian deck cleaner.
Deck, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah. And it goes I'm sorry, New Zealand. You're right. Fee would be offended. Well, that's the entire point. You're supposed to hear the other word.
Do you think that the Marasidia is Australia?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. We're going to go there. We're going to clean their dick.
Gonna clean our dicks in Australia. I mean, Marasidia. And some in Sophia. And that's actually a pretty common name over there, isn't it, Sophia?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I have quite a few Australian and New Zealand friends, but I don't think any of them are named Sophia. I know Sphia. It's like Sophia.
Yeah, that's close.
That's if he put like a wig on. Like you have Sly Jennifer, he would become Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when he has the banana outfit on.
A banana outfit?
Yeah. You've never seen Sphia in a banana outfit before?
No.
Chat, we have some Sphi.
Can we pull that up?
We have some Sphi subs here, please, for the banana, at the very least for the emote.
I want to see banana Sphere.
Somebody has to have banana Sphere emotes. I refuse to believe that. Oh, there we go. That works. That emote is taken from when he dressed up as a banana. So if you just hover over it, you get a good look at his misery.
Why is he so sad as a banana?
There's also a copy pasta. Yep, there sure is. Yes, I remember my favorite moment of Rich T was when he said, Svea, if I get 100,000 subs, you need to fly out here and live in the closet in your banana outfit.
He seems really sad.
He is. Yeah.
I guess he just doesn't see the appeal.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. I've got this feeling so appealing. for us to get together and sing. Sing!
This isn't ripe.
Do you not know that song?
Now I do.
That's the Banana Phone song.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah, I knew about it.
You did?
Yeah. I was singing along, actually. I was just muted. So you couldn't hear it, but I was singing too.
It grows in bunches. I've got my hunches. It's the best. Beats the rest. It's like a 4.5-minute song, just so you know.
Happy
It's like
has a good singing voice, guys. We should really get you to do the close and the distance.
I was actually, so funny thing, I was supposed to be.
He's actually in the video.
Well, no, I was supposed to be one of the people as well, like you were, Zepla. I just never submitted because I didn't want to. I didn't have the nerves. So I never submitted.
But you're singing now.
Yeah, but I'm singing a song about a banana phone.
It's the same.
Cellular, modular, interactive, modular. It's a real song. You're gonna have to listen to it now.
Sure
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Banana phone. I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs, actually.
A lot of people seem to know
Did you hear Mel? Did you hear Mel? The other room, Mel's like, I hate that song. Just off camera. Oh, man. So how do we end this show?
We don't.
And when do we? And when do we end?
Let's fucking
And
go.
when do we end? And when do we end this show? Is this? I don't know. This is a show anymore.
It's like, that's the neat part. You know.
The neat part is
You
never escape. 5 minutes before the live letter. I'm gonna die. It's so far
My dog
away.
may start molding. If I do.
Your dog mauls? Is that how you refer to your dog having a fit? My dog is maulding right now.
Yeah.
How is the
time
puppers? How is the puppers?
Doing good.
I saw
She's
on
fine.
Twitter the
Yeah, she had an incident.
incident.
But
yeah.
she's good. She's totally fine. Back to her normal fluffy self. Nora.
Stop. Completely ignored. Oh, there we go. Fluffy dog.
That's a big dog.
And it's a big dog. See, if I want to get an animal right now, I have to drag her out of her cat tree. The state of the realm. Little did you know when this was episode 320, it was because it's going to be 20 hours long. Hello, doggo.
Nora ain't having none of it.
Nora's having fun. What do you mean? The tail's wagging. That's good news.
Nora. Hey. Okay. Yeah, she's happy. She wants scratches.
There you go. Hello. Just like the Undertale dogs. Don't yawn at me. You're going to make me tired.
Sweetie baby. Sweet baby. Aww.
Anyone ever wonder why you get the sympathetic yawn reaction from people, but not from animals?
They do it.
They do it with us, but I've never had a sympathetic yawn reaction with a cat, for example. Like where they do it and then I yawn.
Huh. I do.
You didn't do it right there. She just yawned.
She didn't yawn.
That was definitely a yawn.
No, she said, oh.
She went, oh.
Yeah, that's not a yawn. It's different.
It's a yawn.
It's a yawn.
There you go.
Yeah.
That wasn't funny, but thank you for laughing.
I thought it was funny.
All right.
But I
good.
am easily entertained. So the bar is low for me.
It's all right. I'm used to being close to the bar.
Okay.
Actually Sly's the one closest to the bar, I think.
I want to be close to the bar too. It's Friday.
Because you drink a lot, Sly. That was a pun.
It was a pun.
That was a pun. Sly, acknowledge it.
He won't.
Acknowledge it, or I'm putting the bunny ears on your head.
Is that a threat?
Nothing.
That is a threat.
Sly cannot be intimidated. at all.
That I know for certain. Sly gets excited and depressed. Depressed in this very moment and excited when it's over. There it is. He's like, why am I here just to suffer? And then it's just hallelujah. Instantly right after. I really don't know how to end the show because normally we're on some track and there's no train here. Because it has been over 2 hours. Your dog's going to start mauling. We had a
3-hour show last week about...
Yeah, but her dog's going to start mauling.
Yeah, she will. It's going to get fur everywhere when she molds.
That's malting. That's a little different.
No,
yeah.
it's the same because you're so mad you're balding.
Is that all that? That's all it is. It's you're so angry you just
God, I'm terminally online. I've just spent too much time on Twitch.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I just I remember earlier I said, oh, it's fine to have all your social interactions be online. Maybe it's not, because the other day I was trying to describe to someone that it's a little bit cloudy, and I'm like, oh, there's just a few cloud Andes up there, and I'm like, what the hell did I just say? That's not a normal thing to say.
Cloud Andes. Imagine being with your family and calling somebody and saying that to your family. Oh, look at these clown Andes. Just look to your family. Oh, look at these clown Andes over here.
It's not normal to talk this way.
It really isn't. It's
have
the worst.
Have you said lol out loud? Or
That's exactly where the conversation was going. I was about to say it's when you say. Here's the. I feel like that's become more normal. It's if you say Kek W out loud that it's you've gone too far.
I've done it.
Yeah. No. So have I. Because when you say lol, people go ha. He means that like internet lingo. When you say Kek W, someone's like.
Just say Kek W. Like that. Or magic.
I think Twitch. I think Twitch lingo has really eroded into our
Pepe hands.
Speech.
Poggers. Yeah. You're like, it's someone. You're like getting food, and you're like, hey, your order's up next, dude. Poggers.
It's true. My cat actually thinks that her name is Cadge because I've called her that so many times.
Mel just makes up a ton of nicknames for our cats, and they respond to all of them. And I'm like, I don't think they understand that you call them that. I think they're just used to you talking in their direction and saying it in a certain way. Because she calls them like beep beep, my little beach, shithead. Just a good mix of a few. And they respond to all of them. It's like if you go to a dog, hey, fuck you piece of shit. They're not even gonna get it. They're gonna be like. They're just gonna be so excited. They're like, yeah, that's how they talk to me when we're having a good time.
Yeah, that's all that matters, though.
Meanwhile, you could be like, yeah, and then you could be like, hey, I love you, and they'd be like,
no, you don't. That's not what love sounds like.
That's not what love sounds like. Exactly. That's what it is. Oh my God, that one's dark. Someone tells you that like your great grandmother is passed, and you're like, F. That's actually too much. That is.
I did hear someone say out loud the other day, press X for doubt. I heard someone say that out loud. That I was passing by, like on the street. So people it's not just me. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Why?
XD.
Because it's hard to talk and be a real person. That's why.
Like if I could make if I could make a real XD face, I would. Just collapse the bridge of your nose and just
No. No.
You literally just need to get you just on your phone, draw it, and then just face it outwards and just be like XD. Yeah, /agree, /S, verbally saying concern, Madge. Yeah.
That's weird, champ.
That's weird, champ. There you go. It all bleeds into just the Listen, here's the thing. That's been a thing forever, but Gen Z has really taken it to the next level. It is all over everything now. TikTok has its own language at this point.
Yeah, TikTok is cool.
I don't have it. I don't have it installed. Can't do it.
I just started making them.
I know.
Decided to hop on board TikTok train.
I commented on one on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, the one about the cat.
Yeah, because that's my cat's every fucking day. Every fucking day.
She's such a diva. I had no idea before I got cats. A cat, like, what a diva she is. What they can be.
Pretty much described the entirety of my life in about 57 seconds.
So do you have a whole ritual for feeding the cat?
I do.
Where, like, it has to be done in a very specific way, or they're mad?
So every morning my cat wakes up 20 minutes before I do to beg me. On some days, Aloha will deliberately throw up a fur ball to try to wake me up earlier. Yeah, we went over that earlier.
That's disgusting. Okay.
Yeah, that's always a great start to my morning. Hence the sleep, less than 5 hours of sleep last night. That's always great. Then he will lead me downstairs. I will not follow him. He will lead by running in front of me, and he'll do so very slowly to make sure I take my sweet time. Because he doesn't want to go too fast. He just wants to make sure he gets the food. He'll go and sit in the kitchen, lay down flat on his side, and then meow at me from that position. Then Ivy will run over and brush up against my leg, meowing viciously. So they both have their own part. This is where they work together. Then, because I just woke up, I have to go use the restroom. So I go use the restroom, and they both reach under the door to try and get to me because they need to know that the food is on the way. I open the door. They both stand there. They don't move because I've opened the door to let me pass. I have to walk over them in order to get back into the kitchen. Then I start putting their food in the bowl, and I have to select the food very carefully because if it's a food they ate yesterday, there's a good chance they won't eat it today.
Yeah,
but if it's also a food that they ate recently but didn't finish quickly, then it's a 50-50 gamble about whether or not they're actually going to eat. Then I have to determine if they're in the mood for the food to be as one giant pate whole, or if I should break it up. And if I break it up, did they drink water the night before? Have they been drinking water overnight? If they haven't been drinking water, which I wouldn't know because I'm asleep, then I need to put a little bit more water in there to make them want to eat it. But if they have been drinking water, then I don't touch it. And if I screw that up, then they just won't eat it until it becomes a dry, mangled mess in the bowl about 4 hours later, and they're desperate because I've refused to feed them because I said, fuck you, you're going to eat that and you're going to like it, and I'm not going to put something else in the goddamn bowl. Then, sometimes, Aloha sees what's in the bowl, he smells what's in the bowl, he doesn't really like the bowl, though, so I need a different bowl. So now I need to put the food in a different bowl, but sometimes he's really not in the mood for either bowl, so he actually wants me to put the food in my hand and raise it up to his face, otherwise he won't eat it at all. And then if I put the food in the bowl afterwards, then he'll finish everything that's in the bowl because he knows the food that was in my hand is now in the bowl. And that's acceptable enough to him. Now, he's eaten once and he has to eat 3 times throughout the day. So I'm fucked.
So do you feel in charge?
Yeah.
Wait, sure about that, champ?
Would say.
You sure about that, champ?
Do you feel in charge?
Yeah, that's your cat. That's what they would say to you.
Should rename him Bane because he's the
Yeah.
bane of my fucking existence. Ivy most of the time is okay, except Ivy adds one more layer onto all of that. Because if Ivy will eat almost anything, but if she sees him enjoying something, she wants to know what he's enjoying. So she will try to steal his food. So I additionally have to lock her in a different room with her food while he eats his food, but she can hear him eating his food from the other side of the door. So she goes to the door and tries to dig under the door through the carpet to try to get to him. And then I just have to leave her locked in the room until he's done eating, and then I have to take his food and put it in a high place where she can't reach it, then open the door, and then she'll realize there's no more food, so she'll go back to her food and finally start eating it.
Wow. The thing is that you have to do what they say. Like, you have to follow all their little tricks and all their little rituals and shit because they will starve. Like, the difference between a cat and a dog is like if a dog does some bullshit like this and you don't feed them, they will eventually eat. But a cat will actually starve themselves if you do not like meet every whim and desire that they want.
Man,
They will actually die.
there's
You have to appease them. There's no choice.
I have been through a dozen water fountains until I found one he would drink from because the water didn't come out correctly.
Oh my god.
And I'm not kidding.
Domesticated us.
Yeah, pretty much. I have better chance just putting water in my water glass and holding it to him than actually putting it with a fountain. But most of the time, it doesn't matter because he just doesn't. He'd rather die. He'd rather have urinary tract issues than live.
Yeah, that's how cats are.
Yeah, Ivy's not really like that.
Life.
Ivy's not really like that. Ivy's just grateful to have a home. She's like, oh, I'm going to cuddle up to you in her sleep, and I'm just going to lay my head against this. I'm going to groom your arm because you're a hairy Italian. You know, the usual stuff. One time, I was laying in bed, and Ivy walked up to me and started licking me in the center of my chest. And that is it. I'm like, Ivy, I don't like this. Please stop. Please stop. And then I moved her, and then she just did it again. I was like, did I get ketchup on? I don't understand what's going on. Oh, and they're also obsessed with cheese, even though I don't give them cheese. If I open cheese or ice cream, they will follow me to the ends of the earth, and they will kill me. And I have the scars to prove it.
So, Sly, you don't have a cat or a dog or anything? But don't you want one after what you've heard? Like, doesn't it...
No.
What about a ferret, Sly? Do you think you'd like having a ferret?
Not even that.
I would like a ferret.
I would not.
I had a friend who had a ferret growing up, and it used to just climb around her neck and just lay there. like a towel.
I would not. I don't know how they would interact with my cat and dog. Nora is already chasing squirrels pretty hardcorely, and I just don't know how that would go down.
Probably not great.
Probably not great. Yeah, I don't need more animals.
Oh, yeah, and about...
What is it?
I was going to say, some of chat's talking about the smell of ferrets because they don't smell good. They just naturally protrude not great odors. When you've lived with any pet, you really get used to odor because my cat's... Aloha's name is Aloha Dwayne the Cat Johnson. That's his full name. That's on his insurance and everything. Because when he takes a shit, you can smell what the cat is cooking.
Oh my god. Gross.
And it is like Mel has had to like hazmat suit leave the room and get me to come do it to like deal with the situation. She's had to stop working in the middle of her busy day and just leave.
But they provide so much emotional support. They're there for you, hanging out, little buddies. So nice.
Little bunnies?
Buddies.
I am amazed you don't have any rabbits as pets. I have friends who have like dozens of rabbits.
I can't do that again because of the cat and dog.
Yeah, but I mean like as like a first choice.
I don't need it because I already have the buns in the challenge. I got plenty of buns.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
And they are about as lively as a rabbit.
They're bun ruly.
Oh yeah.
Rowdy. So.
Yeah. I love rabbits. How dare
Is
you?
Twitch chat like pets? Are people in Twitch chat like pets?
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's going a little bit. No, I think.
I don't know because it depends on who you are. Because like last week we had Momo and he was the one meowing. So who's the pet?
Oh wait, we're the pet.
Exactly.
Oh my god. I'm there.
Don't say that. No.
See, here's the thing though.
We're the
every live stream is basically every live stream ever is literally just like a zoo. You're just like on display.
Oh my
Everybody
God.
walks by and looks at you, maybe reads a description about what's in the case.
Yeah.
Watch you swing from trees and entertain. And then when the zoo closes and they leave.
And they forget about us when they're gone.
Yeah, it's a zoo.
I mean, Twitch is
both of you are terrible people, and I do not co-sign with this at all.
Okay.
I refuse to be some kind of zoo animal to anyone. No.
Yeah, I agree.
I am a person.
Yeah, I agree. We shouldn't.
I am a human goddamn being.
Yes. Can't let people think of you like that. I agree.
Sly, you have... Oh, no, you don't have a petting emote.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. You have a palm. I thought the palm was. I mean, that almost looks like petting.
No.
No petting wolves.
No.
That's why there's so many petting emotes.
There are.
Yeah.
But I don't have one.
Not a zoo, says the fox. They got a point.
No.
They got
I'm
a
with
point.
Sly on this one. I refuse.
You know what? I bet
accept.
most of the animals
are
in the zoo
humans.
refuse.
We are humans. We have feelings.
Yeah.
You have
Are you implying that A, we're not animals, and B, animals don't have feelings?
No.
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 Bunnies and foxes aren't usually kept in zoos unless they're rare, like a streamer is. Every streamer is themselves and one of a kind.
Yeah. We're wild.
Don't try to logic this shit. No.
Yeah, and subbing is just treats. Hey, you want a treat? Hey, you want a treat? You want a little sub?
That's
do
even
wanna
fucking
sub.
worse. That's even fucking worse.
You want to, and everyone, when they go to the zoo, they type twitch.tv and they look at all of the displays and they go, what do I want to visit today?
Who do I want to give treats to today? Oh my god, I fucking hate it.
I hate it, yeah.
Look, thanks for the treat, Narzak. Thanks for the treat. See? Zepla can't be unique. She got banned for impersonating herself.
That's true.
Oh man, what is TwitchCon then? Oh, it's the carnival where they bring all the very special animals.
It's Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a traveling
exactly.
circus.
There you go. See, I mean, it all makes sense. It all ties together, and then Twitch are the clowns.
I mean,
I will agree with that.
that
It
part
all
of
really
was
checks out if you think about it.
a circus.
Why do I feel like I've had this exact discussion before? This is weird. I'm having deja vu.
You have a deja vu.
Yeah,
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
that's true.
That's
It's
what
like
it
it's
means.
like a Berenstain Bears moment right now. Just feel like I've been down this road before. I've seen it. I've seen the future play out. So seriously though, how do we end the show? Do we just start saying bye at some point?
Yes. Probably.
Yeah.
How do we say goodbye?
Because I'd imagine you have things you'd like
How
to
do we-
do.
Say good night.
So I honestly don't know the rest of the lyrics to the song after that.
Me neither.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Just pull the plug. Just press stop streaming and don't tell anyone. That's all, folks. That's all, folks.
It's been fun. And it has flown by. The time has really flown by. I can't believe it's been like almost 3 hours.
2 hours,
Like
39 minutes.
Yeah.
And this is like the most Seinfeld show I've ever had.
It's been, I love that show.
You love that show?
Yeah, I love Seinfeld.
I also love Seinfeld. Is that what the next 20 minutes is going to be about?
No.
Why does 2% milk? There you go. Thank you, Jerry.
Flew by fast.
It sure did.
I went faster than a.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Shit, I think of something.
Faster than green grass through a goose.
You got any to throw in there, Sly? Any southern?
Faster than a hot knife through butter.
That's a common one though. That's not a
That's the
southern
common
one.
Yeah.
I know that one. Sly, you got any in there? Any in the tank?
Not right now.
Not right now.
It has to come naturally.
I gave you the ears of shame for a second for not contributing. It's fine. I took them away.
Thanks.
They're back. They're back on me.
Thanks.
It came and went faster than Mara. God damn it, chat.
No, you didn't.
That's what chat
No,
said.
you didn't.
Chat said it went faster than Mara. Although he said Mira. Is there anyone in SMT named Mira?
No.
Okay, just making sure. Oh boy.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for agreeing to whatever the fuck this was.
Thank you for coming on the show. Please, we appreciate it, and we need to make the Zepla Miz show happen one day.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a great time.
I told you it'd just be a nice, chill, absolutely no pressure show.
Yeah, chilling.
That's
Chillax.
it. I said it would be an interview. That didn't happen, really. That happened for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was like 5 to 10 minutes of the show, and then the rest of it was just something else.
This is pre-show and post-show, but the show.
Yeah, really. That's the right way to describe it.
Pre-show and post-show. As the show. All right, puns, buns, pre and post show. So thanks for
Were you going somewhere with that?
I was trying to get somewhere. It didn't. I was running on empty, right there. It's fine. I just need a sip of the coffee. Well, because it is approaching the 3-hour mark, and I think we all have things to do before the live letter, I will officially start to attempt to end the show, and we'll see how long that takes. So thank you, Zepla, for being on again. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was not weird in any capacity.
I hope your community enjoyed it.
Make the next legal U-turn. I'm trying. In case anyone missed the start of the show, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you at and what you have going on at the moment?
Oh, me? What I got going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom has got. I am a streamer. I have a Twitch.
Yes, you are.
Account, and you can look at me on there. Twitch.tv/ZeplaHQ. Smooth.
Look at me.
Very professional. I also have YouTube's Zepla HQ on YouTube and Zep Live, second channel, where I'm alive. You can see me alive there, being alive on Zep Live. Not dead.
It's just Zep Dedge. Is that the next channel? Is that like Zep After Dark? So it's just
that's
Zep
for like
Dedge?
rating VOD uploads. Probably. Zep Dedge.
That's where all of the
all
tea
clears.
Yeah.
Clears.
Have you started doing DSR at all?
Nope,
assume not.
haven't started.
No.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. Yeah, live letter first, then DSR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Well, everyone be sure to go look at her on her channel. Really makes it sound like a zoo. It still really does. It helps the zoo narrative.
I think that's why I said that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's stuck in my head now.
Look at me.
Look at me. I've lived 1,000 of your play hours.
What do you know what your playtime is?
I have like 12,000 hours.
Do you know what that is in days?
No, I don't know.
Oh, you just use Steam, I guess?
I don't like what are days? We just count hours. We're gamers. Days blend into each other, so we count only hours.
I guess that's just a sign of my age. I count things in I almost said dage. Jesus Christ.
See, there we go. I'm doing this with everything, actually. It's really bad.
Dage. Jesus Christ.
Like old. I'm old. Do you believe in God? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. But I'm
what
doing
if God was one of us? First thing that came to mind. I'm Gramps. Yeah, I'm too old. I'm too old. I'm Gramps. There we go. Fuck, we're gonna ruin this. And just generation's just gonna ruin everything. Mine too.
This generation.
This generation is gonna ruin all of everything.
Damn.
Just a
kids
slobs
today.
like one of us. God damn it. Slide, where can they find you?
Where are you, Sly?
I'm here. I'm existing. You can find me at twitch.tv/Sly, aka Gray Fox. You can find me on Twitter at Sly the Fox. I'm here doing stuff, playing 14, playing 11, playing some good ass Gundam. just here. Hi.
Nice. It's like, what's a good anime that we can all watch? That we should watch? Everyone should watch. Like, what should I watch next? What do you recommend?
To start?
Yeah.
Like, just...
No, just for, if you could only recommend one to everybody, they need to watch right now.
Like, that's out right now?
No,
A
any
new
from all time.
Damn
ever.
question.
From all time that everyone should watch. That they gotta watch. Before they are dead. Buffering. Processing. That's a big question.
I would say
feel.
Cowboy Bebop, but that's too surface level.
Did you just call an anime too mainstream?
It's too mainstream.
Yes.
Nobody said... Sly, nobody knew what that was until you said it. Okay, I take that back. Everyone fucking knew what it was. God damn it.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. There have been like a lot of good ones. Michiko Hachin. You know, if you're into space, Battleship Yamato.
Is that like
Galaxy
Battlestar
Express.
Galactica?
Marvel's my favorite anime.
Galaxy Express 999.
Listen, I'll just go with my favorite.
Of course, I'm going to say Gundam, and like I'll say Macross before I say Gundam, but yeah, you know.
I'll always just say my favorite, Yu Yu Hakusho. I grew up with it. Always my favorite.
Evangelion is good. Rebuild of Eva is good and easy to get into because it's just different from old Eva.
There's a Rurouni Kenshin remake coming out.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that.
I grew up with that. That works.
I'm always looking for suggestions. That's why I asked. Stuff to do
There's
while
a
I'm
lot out
gathering in
there.
my island.
It depends on what your like. What's your taste? Like, do you like slice of life, comedy, you know, romance?
God, that reminds me, dude. When I was in college, you know, it's another one they made me watch. Lucky Star, I think it was called. I think it was like a shit post
Lucky
slice
Star.
of life.
Yeah.
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 It's literally like
it's
shit
Lucky
posting
Star.
the anime.
Yeah.
Maybe that. Maybe you should watch that.
That sounds good.
Lucky Star. It's literally shit post the anime. I'm old cheering that. I remember that from college. I remember that. Dude, what else was another one they made me watch? High School of the Dead they made me watch in college. And I was like, you guys are really weird. This one's too far. I don't like it. I really don't like High School of the Dead. Oh, you know what you should watch if you have 10 minutes of spare time? If you haven't seen the live action My Hero Academia video, I would highly advise that. It's not as cringe as it sounds. It's not cringe at all. Let me put it this way. The guy who made that video does the choreography for the one of the Marvel movies, the Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. He does the choreography for that movie. So.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, I can go ahead and say it then.
What?
Oh.
Say what?
No, I just read something. Oh, well, in addition to what I'm doing spiel, I'm partnered with the Gundam side of Bandai Namco.
Nice.
Wow. Cool. Wow.
Gundam.
Nice. Gundam.
When are we doing the build?
If you ask me what I've done with Island Sanctuary, you get a Gundam GIF. That's what I've done.
When's the Sly Vampy building collaboration stream?
That's a good question. I had to hit up Vampy.
There you go.
I'm trying to get her on for like SD Gundam Battle Alliance or just any Gundam game, but she's busy. So.
She's very busy. That's very correct.
She's very busy.
All right. And I guess I'm the last one that needs to say goodbye. I'm Mr. Happy. It's going to be a busy time with games coming up. I have some secrets I can't share yet, but that will be evident within the week. So please keep an eye out for some not Final Fantasy related stuff. Count Up is currently on Final Fantasy IV 3D, and everyone's been torturing me with that because I already don't like the 3D version of Final Fantasy IV, and everyone keeps adding incentives to try and get me to play it longer. And I'm getting really annoyed. But at the same time, it's okay because they're the ones doing it for me. Then I have After Years, Free Enterprise, which is a randomizer, Final Fantasy V, probably a Final Fantasy V randomizer, and then got to go through the rest of the list there. But the rest of October is going to be crazy. We'll probably find out the patch date tonight. I'm predicting October 18th. But on top of that, there's a few games coming out in October. And next month we have Stranger of Paradise DLC for Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy. There's Star Ocean 6, and then next month has what? Harvestella, Tactics Ogre, God of War, Sonic Frontiers, is that what it's called? Yeah, Sonic Frontiers. I'm forgetting something. Pokemon, that's not even it. I don't care about New World. I'm not even convinced New World cares about New World, as far as I'm concerned. Valkyrie Elysium PC, and a free update with the PC edition of Valkyrie Elysium. There's a lot, and that's not even everything. That's not even close to everything. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to do. So we don't have to worry about Final Fantasy 14 much for the next. Oh, Final Fantasy 11's 20th anniversary on the PS2 is in November also, Sly. I'm sorry, not on the PS2, the PC version. It came out on the PS2 in May of 2002, because it came out on the PS2 first. Did you know that, Sly? Final Fantasy 11 released for the PlayStation 2 before PC.
I did know that.
Yeah. Doesn't work anymore, but still. Triangle Strategy is on the 13th, yeah. Gundam. There you go.
So, like, there's other games besides Final Fantasy 14?
Well, there's other Final Fantasy games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything is really just an offshoot of that, if you think about it.
So it's like a modded version of FF14.
Is there any game, one last question, is there any game that you do not stream that you keep to yourself for off stream?
Yeah, Doom
used
Eternal.
to have that.
Doom
Eternal.
Doom's good.
It's great. It's just like, how can I feel like I can't talk that much. Like, I can't interact that much because I'm just like...
Done.
Single-minded.
Do you speedrun it, or is that just your current game?
I just play it.
You just play it from time to time?
Chilling in it. But, I mean, how can you're so... sometimes you just want to be so immersed and engaged that, like, it's hard to have conversations outside of that. Especially, like, I like to blast the music as loud as it will go during it.
I think most gamers associate with that.
Yeah.
Everyone just jams it. Here's what you do. You stream it, but you turn on emote-only mode.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a great idea.
Emote-only mode's great for some things. Whenever ads are running on your channel, just also set it to emote-only mode. Perfect.
Yeah, they'll love that.
Yeah. I mean, people love emote. If I press it right now, I bet you everybody just does Bun Anarchy.
Yeah, actually, I would just be inviting Bunarchy. Which is not okay.
I call it Bun Anarchy because I'm not in the know. See? Everyone loves emote only mode. I always say, tell me a story in 5 emotes.
Stop it.
That's what you do.
Stop it right now.
You tell everyone in chat, tell me a story with 5 emotes. And you see what they come up with. And you try to figure, and it's like charades. But with emotes. And it's amazing. See, look at this. This is premium content.
Is there a no emote mode? Like a disabled emotes mode?
Yeah, look, there's Elden Ring. Pot friend, Kriegasm. That's Elden Ring. Oh my god. It's perfect. It's amazing. There you go. Look, there's there's the plot of... Oh no, that's definitely not Final Fantasy VI. There we go. Forks.
The chaos that has descended upon the land because of this.
I'm really confused about some of the stories people are. Oh shit, there's Endwalker right there. Look, Buns reading Loprits and Xenos. There's Endwalker.
Story spoilers in the emote chat.
Wait, we need the Meteon one, actually.
Stop spoiling the game with your emotes.
There's 4 Pokemon and a Pokemon fan who's realized that all the games haven't been good as of late. That's what that is. Oh man. Okay, no, but seriously, we should wrap up the show. So everyone, thanks again. Thanks to our sponsors as well that we named at the start of the show. Who knows if they'll want to be a sponsor after whatever the fuck happened in the last 3 hours, but that's fine. We have Every Plate still till October 13th. $1.49 per meal for the first box, 20% off for boxes 2 and 3, and every sign up directly supports a stream. ! Every Plate. We have ! Steelseries, 12% discount code, and in the YouTube video, be sure to check out the giveaway that is there for every month, so you can get a chance to win something that's $79.99 USD or less. And Advanced GG has a 30% discount code, currently not working, but the 10% discount code, which is just Mr. Happy 10, should be working instead, so we should be okay on that front. And finally, thank you to our sponsors over on Patreon, who we love, but I don't know if they still love us after the show, so we'll have to figure that out, Sly. I think they might love us more. Who knows?
They'll love you more?
No, they're just gonna go. They're gonna go look at you, at your stream. That's it.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Well, I'm happy to have been on.
No, I'm happy.
It dills my pickle that you brought me on this show.
Dills my pickle. That is also. Why do all the southern ones sound like euphemisms?
It doesn't.
No, I said. Now I don't know. Now I lost track. I lost my train of thought. I was thinking about pickles.
Is it good to have your pickle dilled or not? That's the question.
I love dill. It's like one of my favorite things to cook with. I love fresh dill.
Yeah, me too. So it just dills my pickle.
How you doing,
To have
Sly?
been here.
Very good. You're doing great. Okay.
I'm doing awesome.
So we're just gonna need to stop talking for about 10 seconds, so I know where the outro is, and then we'll be in post show, and the post show can last anywhere from 10 seconds to however long we end up still talking. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Next week will be about the live letter, if anything happens.
Do we want to tell our plans yet?
No, because we don't have the plan yet, Sly. It hasn't.
Kind of do.
No, we do. It's gonna ruin the surprise. Just leave it till later.
Okay, never mind.
Don't listen. You didn't hear anything Sly said. We're leaving now. Bye.
Bye. Have a good time.